KP, this crazy.
Studio 2 with DJ KP. Studio 2 with DJ KP.
Oh, yeah, it's almost that time, everybody. Everyone's favorite Monday night hangout. Studio 2 with DJ KP. We got two great guests tonight. Hop in that chat and get active. What's going on, y'all? It's Monday night, 9 p.m. That means you're locked in Studio 2 with DJ KP. For the next 2 or 3 hours, I gotta drop a huge bomb for y'all. It is episode 144. We do this every Monday at 9 p.m. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's your second time or any time after that, welcome back. We got another action-packed episode. I got two amazing guests in studio. And before we get to them, I gotta shout out our executive producer of tonight's episode, guys. Make some noise for Cool Official. He actually believes in the show so much that he pays a monthly fee just to see this show shine. And we are down to only one executive producer. We used to have two. But if you have a couple extra bucks to spare, there's a $2 tier, a $5 a month tier, and a $10 a month tier. Cool, he does the $10 a month. He's a big baller. This is not for people who are down on their luck financially, guys. Only if you got it, okay? Only the big ballers. Please sign up. Be it an executive producer. Get a special shout out at the top of every single show. And now it's time to open up with our special guests, guys. I got two amazing guests right here sitting right next to me. Make some noise for Miles Moffit and also Enaka Beteck. What's up, y'all?
How's it going, man?
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we actually got a pretty good fit. You guys are going to be good together, I think, because, Knock, you work at the Boys and Girls Club in town. And, Miles, you were just saying how much of a history you have with that exact club.
Oh, my God, yes.
That's crazy.
Almost everything that I do today is a result of the time I spent in the Boys Club.
Wow. And he said that right away. He was like, wait, who works for the Boys and Girls Club? He saw the truck out there. Knock is using the truck. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. He's using the truck, though. But I thought that was a pretty good way to start things off.
Yeah,
they're already hitting
marketing.
It off. Yeah, both of the guests are hitting it off already. But what should I call you today? Should I call you Scoochie? Should I call you Scoochie?
Yeah, it's funny because I've been Scoochie my whole life. Like when my mother was pregnant with me, she got so big she started to tell my dad, "Scoochie's in the way." So that's where that came from.
Scoochie what?
Scoochie is in the way.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Like scooch out of the way?
She couldn't scooch up to the table. She couldn't scooch up to my dad, so
that's funny.
Became Scoochie's in the way before I was even born.
I had to get to the bottom of this whole Scoochie thing.
Real quick. So when I went to school, because, all I knew was Scoochie. Nobody called me Miles before I started school.
Uh-huh.
In the first grade, teacher says, "What's your name?" I said, "Scoochie." She said, "What?" and so after several times, students, friends you're meeting are asking, after a while, it was just Miles. My name is Miles. Yeah. So as I grew up, when the phone rang, if they said, "Is Scoochie there?" I knew it was one of my friends. If they said, "Is Miles there?" put on my business voice.
Oh, okay, cool. It's almost like having two phones. You got the business phone and the pleasure fun phone. Right. It's pretty cool, man. And if you don't know, this guy is absolutely one of the most badass guys around Wycomico County, Salisbury, Maryland, and he goes by Scoochie. You gotta love that. You gotta love that.
Yeah, from what he was just saying earlier, I'm like, man, I might be a little bit scared of this dude, man. He's a badass motherfucker.
And Knock, he's got a nickname too, but his name is Enaka, so I figured it out already. No need for an explanation there.
I mean, yeah. I only got that name because, believe it or not, like back in school, like they started calling me like knock knock. It started off as knock knock.
They're making fun of you.
Yeah.
And you were just like a kid.
Because the thing was like they couldn't pronounce my first name.
Yeah,
so I was like, man, that's kind of, I thought that was a little weird.
Get into your background a little bit. You're straight from Africa, right?
Yeah. I'm straight from Africa. I moved here when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
And people started calling you knock knock.
Yeah, it was knock knock, and then later on it became just knock.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you both have a background in martial arts. Miles, Scoochie, sorry. Scoochie. What is your status in jiu-jitsu right now?
All right, so I'm a 4th degree black belt under Hedges Lebra, who's under Hoyler Gracie.
And if you don't know, that is absolutely like the top tier, top of the line.
Hoyler Gracie, there's 5 Gracie brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going way back now. And anybody that's my age will know this. The younger kids today aren't keeping up, and they don't care. Hoyler Gracie is the winningest Gracie of all times. Has over 300 major titles.
Yeah, I
in
can't
jiu-jitsu.
think of any of
That's
the
crazy.
Gracie brothers by name, but I've heard of Hoyler.
I know them all. I've met
crazy.
all but Hickson's the only one I haven't
Hicks.
met.
I've heard when I hear them, they sound familiar.
Hickson was the best, but
Okay.
he also didn't like to compete in tournaments. He was more of the fighter.
And who did UFC 1?
That was Hoist Gracie.
Hoist.
Yeah, and I know Hoist. I say I know him. I got his
Yeah.
phone number. We're not tight. We don't hang out. But,
We'll call him later. We'll call him
I've
later.
eaten dinner with
Right.
him a couple of different times. I've been to a couple of seminars
Man.
with him.
And he's probably the most famous Gracie, right?
He's probably the most well-known, and he's not the most famous.
Maybe in America just because of the UFC 1.
Novices would think he's the most famous.
Gotcha.
Anybody that's-
Yeah, that would be me. That would be me.
The inside guys all know it's Hickson.
Gotcha.
Hickson could beat them all.
And was he the biggest and the strongest
He
too?
was the strongest. And,
Yeah.
and I'll give you a really quick story on the UFC. So when I first started training jiu-jitsu, you couldn't find it around here. And a friend of mine I ran into had been up to Philadelphia a couple of times, a place called Maxercise. And so I started telling him I want to get into jiu-jitsu. He's like, dude, I've been doing it for like 2 years off and on. I'm like, get the hell out of here. He said, no, it's this place in Philly. Well, he took me up there. So then I found out later, that's where Hoist Gracie lived and trained for the first UFC.
Really?
Wow.
Where exactly?
At Maxercise, Team Maxercise, downtown South Philly. And I eventually moved there. But in the very beginning, I would just go up,
Sounds like a place they do like aerobics or something.
Well, here's how it went. So Steve Maxwell, who's a very good friend of mine, has been on Joe Rogan's show several times. Doesn't have a house, doesn't have a set of keys. He just travels the world. He's a fitness guru, very well respected in the fitness game. But he had a gym. He was 2 times AAU wrestling champion for Penn State. He was a Penn State assistant wrestling coach. This is a guy with great credentials. And he got into jiu-jitsu. And he flew out to California, trained with Horian. That's where he met Hoist. He's been overseeing the old man Elio in Brazil. And so when Horian came up with the idea, Horian's the oldest brother for the UFC.
He came up with that idea. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal concept. No rules, no weight classes,
It's the best.
no time limits.
Best sport ever. Best sport ever.
Style against style. It's
Yeah.
changed now.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all one style.
Yeah,
But
okay, I
back
didn't
then-
realize that.
Yeah, back then it was judo against karate, boxing against wrestling, kung fu against Ishinru, jiu-jitsu against whatever. So Hickson wanted to do it. But he's a beast. I mean, he looks like a beast, looks like a bodybuilder. So Horian said, no, man, because people are going to expect you to win. Let's use baby brother Hoist. Now, Hoist didn't look like he could
Oh.
do 10 push-ups.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was the
That's
youngest
smart.
one. He had no muscles.
That's smart.
And he was not that skilled. Now, I hope Hoist does not hear this. But it was
he's a big show watcher, actually.
It
Yeah.
was well known that he just was not that skilled. He hadn't won any tournaments.
And he won the first UFC, right?
He won it easily.
Yeah.
And that's what it was all about. But where I was headed, and I'm long-winded, so I got sidetracked, is Hoist lived in that gym for like a month training. And then eventually Steve brought him to the house. But he lived and slept in that gym for the first 2 UFCs. And Steve Maxwell put up the first $10,000. He was the first guy said, I believe in you.
Wow.
And he put up the first 10 grand.
Wow. And
Nice.
nothing has really changed because these UFC guys, they don't really get paid a whole lot.
Nah,
No,
that's
they
a
don't.
ripoff.
Yeah, they
And-
But that's my roots. I feel very fortunate to have started when I did.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what it was. They're like, you're doing what? You what? They couldn't say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably could not even say
It
it.
was 10 years before people could say it. And then
Yeah.
thing. They're like, oh, you're doing that fag wrestling.
Hey,
wrestling
get in
is
my guard,
crazy.
bro. Get in my guard, bro.
Come here, let me show you some of it.
You ever seen those memes of where someone just lays on their back?
Yeah.
Get in my
Oh,
guard. Get in
it's
my guard.
hilarious. Yes.
Yeah.
The other day, a woman got her purse snatched.
Oh, my
They
God.
tried to snatch her purse. She sat down. She's like,
Hey, come on in here.
it's
Well,
hilarious.
Well, we're going to go ahead and get into something that we call the weekly warm-up. We all just got in the studio. We're about to get warmed up here. We are broadcasting live from Salisbury, Maryland. We are live, uncut, unedited, uncensored. Anything could happen. So make sure you get in the chat and get active. We already got Quezzy Porter in the chat. We got Mark Dodge in the chat. We got Bliss Developer in the chat. Everybody get active. We got 73 people watching live. I know y'all can get a little bit more active in this chat. And we're about to get into a great weekly warm-up where we always start with the sports section. And let's see what we got today. Okay, so I got a basketball thing to start off with, and I know Miles doesn't watch too much NBA, or at least you don't seem like a guy who really watches
I don't
NBA.
watch any NBA.
So I got a real quick
Just
thing.
fights.
I got a real quick thing to say about this. A lot of people know I'm a big Joker fan, Nikola Jokic, and he had a stat come out the other day, and my mind was totally blown. And tell me how this guy is not the greatest basketball player on the planet right now. So someone pointed out that in the entire decade, which started in 2020. So it's been 5 years of the decade. He leads the league in points, total rebounds, and total assists.
Wow.
Yeah.
And total steals. So he's the best, right?
Right.
I think anyone can comprehend that. All 4 major categories for the entire decade, he leads the league. Wow. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the craziest sports stats I've ever heard. So I had to let all the Nikola Jokic haters know it's not even up for debate.
And it's like what gets me is like,
Yeah.
And I mean a lot of like players like in today's era, they always talk about like, oh, they're more athletic than
because he has no athleticism
like
at all.
Jokic literally plays like he's like a combination of like a 80s and 90s type of player.
Yeah.
Like his game mirrors that.
Unbelievably skilled.
Yeah.
Just a big mound on the court, but is unbelievably skilled. But we got to move quick because, guys, we got some heavier topics to talk about today. For some reason, I just felt like getting into some – because the world's crazy right now, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The world is
sure.
absolutely nuts. When I was growing up, I
sure.
never thought some of the shit that's happening right now, it was not even a possibility in my mind.
Right.
So we're warming up with some light stuff, but trust me, we're about to get into some heavier topics, and I want everybody to give their honest opinion in the chat. We're going to make friends with all these topics. We're not going to get offended with each other, and we're just going to tackle it head on. But before we get to that, just some fun stuff to get us loosened up and lightened up. So there's also a new sport that caught my eye, and this kind of reminded me of the slap fighting because people are just looking for a knockout, right? At the end of the day, people are just looking for a knockout, and this is not like the slap fighting. This is something else. This is that's the wrong button. Let me blow this up a little bigger for you. There we go. So this is like run into each other.
Oh yeah. I've seen this.
I mean, damn, no pads at all, no helmet. Just flesh fucking hitting each other. They're hyping the whole crowd up. I don't know how much of this I can watch, but it's kind of fascinating.
I'll watch it. I'll never try it. And I'm a guy that played football.
Nah,
Never.
I'm too little for that shit.
I'll never.
I guess they're having trouble playing the video. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's just one more.
Are they doing that in weight classes?
I would assume.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I mean, damn.
I really would hope so.
What do you think that guy weighs? 250? 220?
It's thick.
Yeah.
I give him at least 230.
Yeah. Jesus, that sound.
That impact, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a bunch of new fights where new sports where people get knocked out a lot in these this day and age. And we were just talking about this. One of the stars of the most recent UFC, he went viral because the next day he just went back to a construction site job. Isn't that crazy?
Just quit UFC.
Like the UFC doesn't pay his bills enough.
Yeah, no.
We were just kind of talking about that a second ago.
Well, there's too many restrictions. Years ago, you couldn't have sponsors.
Yeah.
It had to only be Reebok or something like that.
Well, at
Was
first,
that into it?
right. And so that was their money because UFC didn't pay, so they could get sponsors to give them money.
Oh, okay.
Once they took that away from them,
So why did they do that, you think?
because they got you by the balls.
Yeah, wow. Because,
UFC's making all the money.
yeah, because where are you going to go? Bellator? I mean, they're pretty big, but
Yeah, but they're not big enough.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And it's fucked up because these guys, I mean, pay-per-view makes money.
Oh yeah.
Dana White makes money.
yeah.
The two brothers, can't remember their names right now.
Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Is that what we're talking about?
Not I have no respect for this. I'm talking about the owners of Fratosa Brothers. Or
I don't know them at all.
That
No.
bought the UFC.
Oh, okay.
Dana convinced
Yeah.
them to buy it from Jorge and Gracie.
Yeah, and I mean, UFC used to be illegal in a lot of
You
states.
know, he only
Yeah.
paid $1 million for the UFC.
Wow. Dana
Really?
White? Dana White?
Well, it was the two brothers. That
Oh,
he did.
yeah.
They paid $1 million.
Wow. Huge now.
Yeah.
And my favorite sport.
Oh,
It's my favorite sport.
Absolutely, mine too.
It's amazing. It's the most pure sport.
Yeah.
I mean, just two guys in there. The best guy always wins. Or, I mean, nah. I guess you can't really say that. But it's a great pure sport.
For the most part, I think the best guy wins.
Yeah. All right. This is just real quick. They had the Governor's Challenge, Governor's Classic. What's it called? Yeah, Governor's Challenge.
Yeah.
Got my media pass right here. My first media pass ever. Shout out to Power 1017.
Nice.
And the home team won, at least for the girls. The girls won on a last second game winning shot.
Wow.
So that's always exciting. So here it is. Buzzer goes off while it's in the air. No one's in the stands, but I mean it's fine. It's fine.
Man.
They're having a good time. Go Gulls. Go Gulls. Are you a college graduate, Miles?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah. It's like, where's your alma
I didn't
mater?
even graduate to 8th grade.
Damn.
I graduated. Hey, I graduated reform school, and that ain't no lie. I did a year in reform school.
Wow,
when I
well-
was 15 to 16.
Well, just like I said in the post I made earlier this week, this guy's got tons of skills. It's insane. It's literally insane.
Way too much.
So you do the jujitsu, you do a bunch. Actually, we're going to show a couple of clips of you throwing a lot of pointy objects and absolutely grouping them and nailing bullseyes. But you also do like billiards, right? Really good at
I
billiards?
played professional pool.
Wow.
For years. Yeah, I've played several world champions in exhibition games. I beat a couple of them gambling.
But do you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? See, he didn't go to school, guys. It all doesn't matter.
You see his face? Mitochondria.
Yeah. 'Cause that's all they would have told
I know a
you.
little bit about that. I was just reading about that the other day. That's what you have to have to
Do you
make
know how to
games.
conjugate a verb, though? Oh, see?
Oh man,
This
guy knows nothing.
bad.
This guy's got nothing.
I did tell you we're in reform school. Remember that?
Oh, man. But yeah, shout out to the Lady Gulls. They had a good time winning that tournament. Okay, here we go. Just talking about it. Check it out. This guy's got a bunch of video clips up of him hitting bullseyes or just grouping these, what do you call those, tomahawks?
Those are tomahawks, yeah. Some people call them throwing hatchets, but technically it's a tomahawk.
Tomahawk's cooler, man.
man. Kick your ass, throw axe, and play pool.
My bad. Had the sound down. Here we go. Damn. I mean, those are basically touching.
All right, got 3 more.
So I'm throwing a
shorter
series.
throwing knives.
Throwing a series of things here. So I started with tomahawks, now these shorter knives. I cluster those real tight.
Crazy. You can hear the clink there.
I love that sound.
And I've got one.
That's how you know you got a good cluster when it clinks like that.
Funny ideas.
Right on.
Let's go top.
I barely hit the top.
He's going
But
out.
I got it. Now, this is pretty tight here. These spikes. I just started throwing them about a week ago.
Rapid fire.
Never thrown a spike.
Bottom center.
So the first one's a little off the side, but watch the rest of them.
That's crazy.
If there was someone about trying to kill you and they were 15 feet away from you, which weapon would you
Better
choose?
than that.
I like the tomahawk.
Really?
Yeah, and I've just started throwing those, but I've developed a really good feel for them. They're balanced. And they got more weight to them, so you don't have to put as much oomph in it.
Just the rotation alone is going to...
Yeah, it's going to stick.
And do you have to know...
gotten away with painting
Wait,
the Republican
I don't even know what
Party
we're hearing now.
as being racist. I live in a district that President
We got Officer Tatum content coming up. Let's turn that off real quick. But yeah, so you have to kind of figure out how far you are from the target and then think about rotations.
It's a field. So what you saw there is called a half flip. Now with a tomahawk, that's a full flip. But the knives and the spikes I was throwing is just flipping a half a time. So I'm holding it with the point facing me.
Oh.
So it just turns over a half of a time. So it depends on how much downward pull, what your stroke is like.
Wow.
Is going to determine how far away from the target you are. And I can slow the flip up. Like I'm at 12 feet there. I could go back to 15 feet and still throw a half flip by sort of pushing it.
Wow.
Or if I'm closer, I can put a little more spin on it.
Because I was watching one of your videos and I heard you say that, and it kind of blew my mind that you have to think like, okay, I'm about 20 feet away from the target. I need to flip it twice.
Yeah.
I'm 30 feet away from the target.
Right.
I got to flip it 3 times.
Depends on what you're throwing. Because
Yeah.
a knife spins differently than the throwing hatchet or the tomahawk does. And it also depends on the weight and the length of each weapon, too.
You ever think about opening up a facility like that?
Nah, that's
you ever
dead.
seen the people are throwing axes a lot and drinking beer and having a great
Yeah.
time?
I just rode by one in Ocean City. I was looking at a job down there the other day, and I wanted to go in there. I'm like,
It just blows some minds. Yeah. Because that's actually a pretty popular thing right now. All right, let's keep it moving. We got so much to get to. Okay, knockouts of the day. I told you we got some knockouts of the day. Here they are. Let's blow it up so y'all can see it a little bit better. I got some good ones. I was looking for the original one of this video, but I could only find a video of someone else reacting to it. This one might be my favorite of the week. So we got a group of kids, maybe at like a restaurant or something, and they're harassing a security guard. And they're about to get exactly what they want. This kid is going to piss this security guard off, and look what he does. No sound, so we're just going to watch this because I don't want to hear this guy yapping. Security guard's in the other room. He's about to come out. Big guy slams his head on a banister and then takes him up about 15 feet in the air.
Whoa.
And totally slams him on the back of his head. He's totally out cold. Why would a kid that size want to mess with a man that size?
Jesus.
Slams his head on a banister. And look at this slow-mo.
I got a feeling he was already knocked out when he slammed his head.
Yeah, dude, he's taking him
On
for
that
a
wall.
ride.
That's crazy.
The Undertaker has never brought someone up that high.
Damn.
Seriously, literally.
Bro, he went through dimensions. That's crazy.
And the funny part to me is this kid got exactly what he wanted. He's over there harassing the guy. I love it. I call it justice. I don't know.
Agreed.
All right, we got 2 more knockouts of the week. We got another one that is also justice. This guy is trying to break into a house, and look how he gets knocked out. Knocks himself out on the door. On the door. And that looks genuine. I'm always trying to figure out if a video is staged.
Oh, my God.
This looks
man.
genuine. Or maybe not. I don't know.
He hit it 2 times?
3 times. The third time was the charm.
I mean, I think that's real just based on how he fell. Because it didn't look like he tried to catch his fall or anything.
Yeah.
He just...
Nah, this is real. This guy knocked himself out on a door.
I don't know.
Now, you think it might be staged?
Well, I mean,
There's a lot of that going on right
times.
now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
True. That's
3
true.
times, and he looks a little loopy on the second one.
Yeah, and you always got to wonder that nowadays. We're in strange times with videos. Last one, we got a would-be robber about to get some justice here. Would-be robber. Nice right hook or rear hook or whatever, however you want to say it. Not even going to ask questions.
That's a
Right hook. That's a right hook.
And lead with your shoulder.
Now we got this fucking boxing instructor. But yeah, one more time. Guy was obviously up to no good. Was not asking him how his day was.
Make sure you pivot your back foot, thrust.
What do you think? Just sling that hook out, ask questions later?
Man, he put his hips in that.
Yeah,
he twisted with his hips.
He did. All right, guys, that is it for the sports section. It's time to get in our first heavy topic of the day. And for me, that is just how crazy crime is in big cities right now. Crime, and we all know it's been bad for a long time.
Yeah.
But cities like Chicago, cities like New York, and Baltimore, D.C., I mean, any big city.
And they're all Democratic-run cities.
They're all Democratic-run
facts.
cities. They have no gun zones
Facts.
and stuff like that and all kinds of craziness. So the biggest story that everyone already knows about, because this was huge, is there was a mom who was pregnant walking her son home from school, and a pack of children stalked them down and beat the crap out of them.
That's
So we're
crazy.
just about to play a little bit just in case someone needs to know the context of what we're talking about. But this is the state of cities now. Let me refresh because the last video did this too. All right, here we go. And we all know that a lot of people talk about like the fatherlessness in big cities. And that really stuck out to me here. Because how is there not one dad barging in going, what the fuck are you kids doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just and she's pregnant and she's got sickle cell. She's just trying to walk her son home. And they have to deal with a pack of wild kids who eventually stomp him out, get him on the ground and everything.
Well, I hope her baby all right.
Yeah. And of course, they got to make fun of her shoes because that is a huge part of what these kids are doing in school. They love roasting people's outfits and stuff. And I might skip ahead just to make this a little quicker. Yeah, let's skip ahead a little bit. So that was the first hit, and now they're starting to get emboldened. Just some little girl just punched this woman. Now they got her backed up on a fence. They probably been bullying the son all day. You don't know. And Knock, as a person who works for a boys and girls club, like, how does this make you feel?
I mean, it really, like, honestly, like, it hurts my soul, man.
Yeah.
Like, it really hurts my heart. Because it's like, I mean, this is like.
That's an elder in their community. It's.
Right, yeah. And it's like one thing I always teach the kids at the club is like, one, I don't tolerate bullying.
Yeah.
Like, bullying is like zero tolerance for it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And you're a pretty big guy. I'm sure they respect the hell out of you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, you can tell they all were just dying to get in on this violence.
Yeah.
I think it just started out. Yeah, so you get the point. You know, we're not going to show too much more of that. But I have never seen anything like that in my entire
that's
life.
crazy.
It's out of hand, and
Yeah.
it seems like there's no end to it.
Yeah.
It's just getting worse,
And it's getting worse. It's getting
Yeah.
worse.
Well, and I think the biggest problem is the judges won't do anything.
Yeah, it's absolutely the biggest problem. They don't get locked up. They get let back out really, really quickly.
Like before I even started working at the Boys and Girls Club, I used to work at the juvenile detention center 405.
Wow, you got a big background with this.
Yeah. So I worked there as a rec coordinator, and it's like what I noticed about, the state of Maryland when it comes to juveniles is like they're very lenient with these kids. Like it's a lot of slapping the wrist and just wanting to really protect these kids. So
Yeah.
and a lot of
Which
them
isn't
kids,
helping them, I don't think,
and
yeah.
a lot of them kids, they realize that they know that. Know what I mean? So it's like getting in trouble, it really doesn't mean anything to them because they're not really facing any consequences. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just a slight inconvenience.
Yeah.
Because they know they're not going to jail.
Right.
And a lot of these kids, they don't mind jail at all.
At all.
They don't
At
mind
all.
jail
It's like,
at all.
Like the thing that I also noticed about like a lot of kids in this era is like,
A lot of grown men don't mind jail at all.
it's like they see going to jail as an accomplishment.
Yep. It's like going to college for them. I'll be back in 4 years and I'll know a lot
No,
more.
like, no, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to have that type of mentality. Like, no, at all. You're
Dude,
not supposed
people
to
will
have
talk to you like jail is college. They'll be like, I was locked up for 15 years. I know a lot.
Yeah.
They'll really talk to you
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Everybody's ever been to prison's a half-ass lawyer. Everybody's
Yeah.
they'll start telling you when you're facing charge what you're going to get, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and shout out to people in the chat. We got CTF Zoo in the chat. We got Zeno Leesky in the chat. Quezzy Porter. Kenny Flight. What's up, Kenny Flight?
What's up, Kenny?
Oh, you know Kenny. Yeah, you know Kenneth Kana. And Jay CZ. We got Cooking Maddie. What's up, Cooking Maddie? I'm going to look at your page. If you got some good stuff on there. But yeah, we're talking about some pretty heavy issues. Guys, feel free to weigh in on this stuff. You feel like we got a wrong opinion, or if you agree with us, we'd love to hear from you. But yeah, what really stuck out to me is like fatherlessness. Like I can't believe not one grown man didn't come out there and start just letting these kids. I mean, maybe not like haymakering kids or anything,
But at least
just
try to
putting an
break it
end to
up. Yeah, just break it up at least.
Just saying enough's enough.
Put a foot up their ass.
Exactly. Like, isn't that warranted?
Yeah, we know what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Everybody getting taken out.
Yeah, everybody's getting in my guard, getting my full guard here, kids.
Nobody wants to get involved anymore. Like that
No.
poor girl, the Ukrainian girl that got
Yep.
knifed on the train.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was
I was
crazy.
just reading the other day that I think it was New York. Somebody got set on fire, or maybe
Yep,
Chicago
yep.
Yeah,
on
right in the train.
And I'm glad you brought that up because that's my next slide. Or actually, I had a couple more slides of the mom, but let's move because we got to move quick. Oh, yeah, I had a lot of these mom slides. We might go back to it, though. But yeah, someone was lit on fire on a subway in Chicago.
for no reason.
For literally no reason. Man accused of setting a woman on fire in Chicago. He was charged with terrorism.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's been arrested 72 times. If that's the
72?
same one. Yeah.
I think that's a stat I heard, too.
Yeah.
Breaking Lawrence Reed,
God damn,
who
man.
had 49 prior arrests.
They ain't after the 25th. They ain't figured out this dude was a menace or something.
I think after the mugshot, you got to put this guy away for life. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's a lunatic.
He's absolutely loony. Gasoline, doused in gasoline and lit on fire.
Yeah, he
Crazy.
got on a train with a container of gasoline, like a water bottle, and just poured it on her. And as soon as he threw it on her, she knew what was up. She could smell the gas. She starts running. He ran her down.
Oh, my
He
God.
ran her down and struck a light or something.
Like, absolutely demented. Needed to see that. Needed to do that to somebody.
Yeah, and if you read the article, then in court, he says, "I'm Chinese. I'm Chinese. Lock me up," he says. So now they've
And
got
they
him
probably
psyched
still,
out.
and the judge probably still doesn't want to. That's the craziest part.
He probably wants to let him out again.
Yeah. So, like, what do you think these judges are, like, being paid by foreign countries?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was about to say like
George Soros. Absolutely.
Yeah.
like there has to be like something going on that no one is really talking
A
about.
country
or
wouldn't
why.
do this to
Like,
themselves,
it's
right?
been going on
Doing
for,
what they're
for
doing.
like 20 or 30 years. The Democrats have been putting judges in certain places, and nothing's been done until
Right,
all of
yeah.
a sudden 5 or 6 years ago. And now, meanwhile, you've got all your soldiers in place.
Mm-hmm.
You follow me?
Yeah.
So this is what's happening. All these big cities are accepting these donations. The politicians in these big cities accepting donations, and now you owe these people that are giving you money something.
Yep.
And it's a twisted agenda that's going on right now. And a lot of my friends think, well, you're a fanatic. And I'm not fanatic. I'm just paying attention now. I never used to before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's how. There's a right and there's a wrong,
Wrong,
man. And that's just as simple as that. It really
Facts.
is.
Facts.
But yeah, there's not much more we can say about this, but obviously that is just crazy. And it's not like it's the first time it's happened. In New York, or that's just another mugshot of him, because I'm sure he's got plenty, but that's another great look for him. In New York, this guy lit someone on fire. And I think this is a video that's playing. Let me refresh. I mean, completely lit this lady on fire. It's a very, very graphic, so I won't show too much, but it's not like this is the only time it's happened in this country. People are lighting people on fire, dousing them in gasoline first, and lighting them on fire. I mean, I can't picture a worse fate. I really can't. So, and then a couple more things I wanted to say about the mom situation. So the way their community handled that is they all kind of mobbed around the school and started chanting "No justice, no peace." And I thought that was an interesting way of handling that. Let me see if I got the video here. Isn't that weird to go to the school? Or is that the right way to handle that? What do y'all think?
No.
No justice, no peace.
At a school?
You're just like giving the school a hard time. And I guess the school has a role in these kids being so bad, but it's not like they raised these kids.
Right.
No, and the fight didn't occur on school property.
Yeah. So there's over here just crowding around all on social,
It's
all
the
on
parents.
Facebook Live.
Bottom line, it's bad parenting. It's not
Yeah.
the schools.
Yeah.
You're sending bad kids to school and then blaming the school because your kid is bad.
Yeah.
There's no discipline at home.
That's exactly what I thought. I
No
was like,
accountability.
what are these people doing at the school? And then some other stuff that happened with the parents that I just found very fascinating. Let me find my stuff here. Well, that was her in the hospital. So she was admitted into the hospital after that fight. That's what they normally look like. Just definitely wanted everyone to see them on a good day. That's what they normally look like. And what else did I have for you? Oh, yeah, now they crowded around the house of one of the kids. Thought that was kind of fascinating. And then one of the parents forced their child to apologize on social media.
Well, that's good.
I thought that was good.
That's a step in the right direction.
And you can tell she's really, really remorseful. I mean, she was the first girl to start hitting her.
Mom probably whipped that ass.
Probably.
Yeah, peer pressure. Peer pressure.
I was wrong for
She knows she feels bad.
Trying to be cool with everybody. What
Yep.
everybody's doing. Trying to be cool.
So that's good. I like that. But yeah, things are getting crazy in the big cities. And stuff like this happens all the time. I see this on social media all the time. And I bet most people really get a kick out of videos like this. But this is just a video of a man just robbing a lady. And I kind of can't stand stuff like this. Like, is this the American culture that we want? We're just like stealing and... I'm sure you look at the comments, it's nothing but laughs.
And so he
got
makes
her,
a
he got her.
video out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're making video of a straight up crime, putting it on
Crazy.
social media. It's going viral and nothing happens. You know?
Crazy.
Thought that was kind of weird. And I think we're going to move on to another really big topic. What time is it? Yeah, 9:35. Oh, yeah, you were talking about the girl on the subway. Do you remember Daniel Penny?
Yes. He choked out that guy and killed him.
A lot of people think, they were trying to make an example out of him to kind of keep all the righteous men in our society from stepping up and stopping
Yeah.
these people.
Right.
Because Daniel Penny, he kind of saved a subway car from like this guy who was harassing a lot of people. Ended up killing the guy kind of accidentally
It
with
was
a
an
choke.
accident. Yep.
And then I think like the next like 4 months of his life was like hell, going into court, wondering if his freedom was going to be taken from him. All the Democratic politicians making him out to be an absolute horrible person. You know what I mean? So who wants to go through that? All right, I think that's going to do it for that particular. Oh, no. Here's another. This one's a little lighter. I like this clip here. not everybody's down with the thievery. Look at this. Here's a local community dad who's absolutely fed up with all the thievery. This guy's making this shoplifter put everything back.
Sit back, man. Fuck wrong with you? Put that shit back. Put everything back. Before I knock you out. Before I take that
Nice.
cart and bust your side your head. I ain't fucking playing. Fuck him.
He's getting a dap.
Put that shit back, man. Fuck wrong with you?
But yeah, that's definitely what we need more of in the big cities, man.
Absolutely.
This is what we need more of, because not everybody is down with this, man. We need a society.
Too many people look the other way.
Yeah.
They don't want to get involved. They want to be quiet about it. I didn't see it.
And as bad as it is in our big cities here in America, there are bigger things happening in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So our next big, weird, crazy, heavy topic, and we got over 100 people watching right now, guys. This is awesome. Repo Bands, Cooking Maddie. Yeah, everyone's loving it. No one seems to be having a bad time in the chat. This is great. She don't feel bad for what she did. She feel bad because she's in trouble.
Yeah,
okay,
that's facts.
That's a take. That's a take.
That's facts.
That's part of that, but I think there's some actual remorse in there.
I saw it. I think I could see some too. So, like I said, there's even bigger things happening in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about the Christians in Nigeria?
I have.
Have you heard about this?
And it's been bad over there for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Apparently it's been like 20 years.
long, very long,
Yeah.
very long
But
time.
For some reason, it just gets swept under the rug.
Yeah. And
Because you gotta look at who's like the true like who really controls those countries.
mhm.
I
Yep.
mean, and it has
And this
a
is
lot
kind of
do
news
with
to
that.
me.
It
I
has
didn't
lot
realize
to
there
do
was a
with it.
genocide going on
Yeah.
with Christians in Africa.
Yeah.
And of all people, Nicki Minaj is blowing the whistle. Nicki Minaj thanks Trump for vowing to end Christian genocide in Africa, and she lost 100,000 followers when she said that. 100,000
because it's tied to Trump.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Right. Yeah, the Trump haters.
Yeah.
I saw a psychiatrist the other day say that 80% of his patients have Trump derangement syndrome, and
I believe it.
that it's going to be like a defining issue of these times today. That's what the psychiatrist said, and I believe it too, because people are crazy with that.
Well, they hate him. They don't know anything about him.
Yeah, they know
don't
nothing about
They
it.
don't know policy. They're not following politics, but the word Trump just sets them off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got a few more slides of that. Actually, I'm not going to read that. Let's go to the next one. This is what she said. Just a few things she said at the UN.
Driven from their homes and killed. Churches have been burned.
First rapper to speak to the
Families
UN.
have been torn apart. And entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray.
I mean, it's wild, right? We don't need to hear much more. We get the idea. Just one more little clip just to give you a for instance of what it's like when Nicki Minaj speaks to the UN.
To combat extremism and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their... I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage and calling for
And speaking
urgent
of Trump, I mean, what other president was going to bring this up? I mean, this has been going on for 20 years, and someone finally brings it up.
Oh, they're kidnapping preachers, ministers, kidnapping them, burning churches down.
Oh, yeah, they're burning a lot of churches, and a lot of churches are lighting up red to show their solidarity with this.
For a long time, they've been killing farmers.
I've heard a lot about that
Christian
too.
Farmers just killing them.
Yeah.
And a lot of like the kids been being used as sex trafficking shit.
Yep.
I've heard some stuff that I don't even want to say out loud. What they do to these farmers.
Yeah.
Literally some of the worst torture I've ever heard.
And for no reason. Again, these aren't people that are interfering with your life. They're not against how you live. They're just farmers.
And yeah, a lot of churches are lighting up red, so that's a cool little trend. But yeah, I think it's because they're... Oh, here's a UFC fighter actually talking about it.
I just want to shine light what's happening in Nigeria. Over 100,000 Christians have been murdered by Islam extremists since 2009. And
100,000 is that's a huge number.
Yeah.
100,000. And only like a couple UFC fighters and like... I'm not going to play that clip. But yeah, here is all 38 Nigerian Christians kidnapped from church in Aruku a week ago. And this video shows their relatives celebrating and praising God after hearing the news of their release. So I got some good news. You know, we have rescued a few. But these are the types of people who are getting,
I mean,
captured.
and it's like stuff like this. They're like, you can't take for granted in
No.
living in America, man.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you're going through, like here in America, like it's always somebody out there in the world that has it way worse than you.
Yep. Oh, we got somebody with something to say in the chat. Brittany Lewis, what's up, Brittany? She said, I think with Nicki Minaj, it's more her finding relevance after the awful stunts she's been pulling all over Twitter with her drama and tearing down
The Cardi B situation.
of winning women in music. This is all news to me. It's not just her support of Trump that people are turning their... Brittany, what are you talking about?
She's
like,
because Nicki and Cardi B, you know what I mean? I think it's Cardi B. Like,
so Christians are dying, but we should worry about Cardi B? Is that what Brittany is talking about?
They've been having that beef. So,
wow. So people are mad at that. Okay, I guess that's justifiable. Yeah.
Now, I guess what Brittany's trying to say is like Nicki is using, you know what I mean, speaking that to stay relevant from, you know,
she lost 100,000 followers, so
it's like,
good job staying relevant, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I don't know. That's a head scratcher to me, Brittany. But all good. Thank you so much for the comment. I'm not sure about that one. It seems like Nicki Minaj is trying to save some people's lives here. But let's check out this one. Number of children and staff abducted from a Nigerian Catholic school is up to 315. Like this is crazy. Oh yeah, here is a clip I pulled up of Trump's favorite rapper versus Kamala Harris's favorite rapper. Let's see the difference here. Oh wait, I gotta turn this volume on.
Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity.
Come on.
Trump says he's going to protect women whether they like it or not. Well, if his definition of protection is not the freedom of choice,
Protecting
She takes it
Christians
right
in
to
Nigeria.
abortion. She takes it right to abortion. So that to me is just crazy. I don't know. But hey, that's the juxtaposition we're at. And now we're out of that section. And I only got one crazy section left, and this one might be the biggest and most controversial section of the day. Okay. Have you heard of what's going on in Dearborn, Michigan? Anybody?
I'm trying to think, because I've heard a few things.
So Dearborn, Michigan had just become, let me see here, just became the first city in the United States that is a majority Muslim or Islamic.
Okay, I haven't heard that. Yeah, I haven't heard of that.
And their government is completely Muslim and Islamic. Their
That's
police
crazy.
force
The
is
sheriff-
completely.
Did the sheriff just make a statement that now that we're elected, we're going to look out for our own people?
Yep.
Am I right?
So I got some crazy things to show you about this. But yeah, why are there so many Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan? They're kind of taking over in like a legal way, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's just a little crazy. Like here's a picture of their police force, and let me blow that up so you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, they got the Islamic like writing on there. I don't even know what to call it. But you see that?
Ridiculous, man.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
It's supposed to be America.
Yeah, imagine you grew up there and everything was totally normal and now it's like this. That would be something, man.
In Islamic State.
So, and here's another. So here's a big, for instance. Imagine you grew up in Dearborn, Michigan, and now you're hearing this every day. Every day.
Dearborn's outdoor amplification of
crazy?
the Muslim call to prayer has become a citywide flashpoint, raising questions about community standards,
6
public
a.m.,
policy, and
Miles.
equal treatment.
Scoochie,
The
6
issue isn't
a.m.
faith,
Oh, I'll
it's
be
fairness
walking down
and
the street with my hatchets.
Dearborn residents report daily loudspeaker broadcasts, sometimes near 5:30 a.m.
5:30.
and yards, and exceed the city's 55 decibel nighttime cap.
50, and it even exceeds the decibel that's allowed, and they still let it happen.
Messaging. Despite police monitoring, violations persist. And
So is that a prayer?
Yeah, I was gonna say now, with that being, I mean, of Islamic city, like, what's the like? Has the crime rate increased? Has it decreased?
I would like to know
like
that.
what's now I
Honestly,
mean, like,
it probably went
what's
down, but you know, it depends on who's doing it, right?
At 5:30 in the morning, 55 decibels. In Ocean City, you can't even start a skill saw before 9 o'clock.
Wow.
That's
Look
crazy.
at that.
I never knew that.
Yeah, power tools. Ocean Pines for sure. I don't know if it's 9 o'clock. It might be 8.
Yeah.
But they have strict ordinances on power tools first thing in the morning.
Well, maybe if you got on your hands and knees and started worshiping the rotary saw, they would let you do it.
Probably.
Maybe. All right, I got a few more things on this though. Like a bunch of like white Christian activists are there protesting, and they're getting met with some pretty big force. So there's like a little bit of a war happening right now in Dearborn, Michigan, if you didn't know.
Man, Michigan turned right now.
And we're going to go through a lot of these clips real quick. Actually, most of these I won't even play because they're a little strapped for time. But yeah, they arrested one of the protesters, and of course, it wasn't one of the Muslims. And and here's a video of one of the residents who's been living there for a long time, and he's talking to the new Muslim mayor of the city. And check out how he is spoken to.
Hezbollah, bombed.
Oh, let me pause it. So what he's talking about is they recently named like the street that he lives on after like some guy who was like a terrorist, basically. So that's what he's saying.
The embassy in Beirut, and including many Americans. So I just feel it's quite inappropriate.
You are an Islamophobe. And although you live here, I want you to know as mayor, you are not welcome here.
Can you believe that?
Will be the day that I launch a parade celebrating the fact that you moved out of the city. Because you are not somebody who believes in coexistence.
Hezbollah, bombed the embassy.
He's basically saying, well, I mean, Mayor, the guy you just named my street after, he like bombed the whole city. And he goes, you're an Islamophobe. Get the fuck out of my city.
Wow, man.
That's pretty crazy. That's pretty damning stuff. I don't see how that could possibly be okay.
I think we're on the cusp of turning it around.
Yeah.
I can't believe it got this far.
Yeah.
And it's still going to take a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, and Brittany says, no, I was simply shedding some light on why people are upset. Gotcha.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it's definitely a head-scratcher for me. I just don't understand it, so thank you for trying to explain that. And Big Dot 410 says, Tommy Fishscale tuned in. What's up, Tommy Fishscale? One of my favorite local rappers. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Tommy?
We're talking about some pretty crazy stuff. Definitely give us your opinion on this stuff, guys. Don't be too shy about this. Like, let us know. How would you feel if your city got systematically taken over by Muslims? Fair and square, by the way. Yeah. Completely fair and square. They just moved to these locations. They voted a certain way, and they're getting it done.
Yeah, but now that they're in power, they're not operating fair and square.
Yeah, there definitely some corruption now that they have the power. Yeah.
They're getting pretty cocky.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I mean, in this day and age, we're past conquest, right? The borders have been laid down. Can't everybody just be in the country that they're at?
How about the squatters? That just popped in my mind. People come in your house. You're
Apparently,
on
that's a thing. I've heard of it. Yeah.
I can't imagine walking away from that peacefully.
I cannot.
Yeah.
You come home from wherever, somebody in your house.
And what's the rule? It's like 48 hours. It's theirs.
Yeah. Right. Oh my God, man. No.
I can't imagine. I mean, this brand new shed. Have you ever been in a cooler shed, Miles?
This is the best shed I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen some sheds.
What if I come out, try to start my work day, because this is where I work throughout the day. I do studio sessions and stuff. What if someone's just squatting in here?
Somebody's just in here.
They just
no way.
You call Miles Scoochie Moffit.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I'm
gonna call you.
Bag of knives.
Bunch of Muslims in here starting. All right, let's see how much more stuff. And then I don't even know. I found this video. I don't know if it's authentic, but we're gonna play it. It's the new mayor of New York, and it's him saying, admitting that his goal is to remake the state in the image of his people, referring to Islam.
I've heard that.
So
wow.
Let's see if y'all think this is a real video.
We came here to remake this state in the image of our people. We came here to remake this state in the image of our people.
And I guess that might not be Mandami, but it sounds like him and it looks like him.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Mandami, but I believe he's trying to elect other officials that are Muslims.
Yeah.
He's trying to build his circle as an
and he just had a pretty good talk with Trump. It was it seemed friendly enough at least.
He was friendly, but I think he was intimidated by Trump.
Yeah.
If you notice, Trump was sitting down the whole time. That's a big sign of disrespect.
Wow, that's cool.
Trump stayed in the chair the whole time.
Yeah.
And I remember, did you see that moment where the reporter asked, "Do you still think Trump is a fascist?"
I did.
He started kind of talking his way out of it, and Trump goes, "Just say yes. Just say yes."
He said, "Don't try to explain it. It's a lot simpler. Just say yes. I don't mind."
And that's why he's so awesome. That's why he's so awesome.
Oh my gosh, man.
What else I got? Oh yeah, and a lot of people really are not taking this type of takeover seriously. And here are some like women in New York, and they're making fun of Sharia law because a lot of people are talking about Sharia law with this Mondami taking over and stuff, and they're kind of making light of it.
Well, they better hope it doesn't.
But one day, it might come back to bite them. You never know. I mean, these are real videos. It's not like this is a fake video.
Muslim mayor. Next election that comes in, nominate people for the school board of education. Next election that comes here.
And it's all done fair and square, honestly.
The game in the system.
Yeah. I mean, they care a little bit more than we do. You know?
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Well, we've become lazy.
Yep.
You know, the people that could make a difference here don't vote.
Nope. And we've been brainwashed too, and a lot of girls are brainwashed.
Oh, yeah. Lot of programming going on, a lot of conditioning going on, a lot of propaganda going on.
This is just some anecdotal evidence. This is one girl who lives in the United States of America, but I feel like a lot of girls think the same way. Listen to this question and listen to her answer.
Homeless veterans.
Illegal.
Man, it's so hard to start a video right from the beginning because you got to unmute it. So let me just do this one more time for y'all. I got to pause it quick and then unmute, and then here we go.
Protect illegal immigrants or protect homeless veterans?
Illegal immigrants.
Wait,
Why?
what?
Because America was built off illegal immigrants.
And people really think this shit. You know what I mean?
Like they should have rights too, just like everybody else.
But they're illegal.
Well, there's a system to get.
There are
illegal,
so many girls who
there's
think
some
like
people
this
out
right
there
now.
that
Young
treat everybody
girls
with
in this
respect and
country
care.
who want to
There's
protect
nothing
illegal
different
immigrants
than me.
over
The veterans fought for the country, though.
Yes, but your homelessness is not something that other people should be paying for, and you know.
But we should pay
manage
for
your
an
money
illegal
correctly,
immigrant who doesn't pay
and
taxes.
you won't be homeless.
Protect illegal immigrants or protect...
Like, there's not even logic there, but they feel like there are better people than us for feeling that way.
That's why I used to... Charlie Kirk, God rest his soul.
Yep.
Oh my God, he could put those people in their place so quick.
I watched so much Charlie Kirk content. I really
love
did.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
It's a big loss for us.
That was a big one. But yeah, there's a lot of people, they're just getting brainwashed, Scoochie. They're just getting brainwashed every day. You know?
Well, and it's unfounded. They don't have any factual information at all to back up their opinions of why they feel a certain way.
Oh, yeah, and Brittany said, I'm pretty sure they debunked that video of Mondami and it wasn't him. So, yeah. Might have just been another Muslim guy.
Yeah.
But it looked like him to sound like him, right, Brittany?
Well,
it looks a lot like him.
He has made those statements.
Yeah. Something's going on. If shit hits the fan, I mean, it's one of those things where we don't even want to be right. It just seems like it's happening.
Yeah. Agreed.
Right? Hopefully we're wrong. Hopefully we're all wrong about this.
I mean, like, my thing with, like, the whole illegal immigrants thing is, like, yeah, it's true that, you know what I mean, immigrants did build the country, but it's like...
when you say immigrant, do you mean like our founding fathers who came from England? Is that what you mean?
Like that's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what we're calling an immigrant? Yeah. George Washington?
I mean, because technically, I mean, there were already Indians here when Columbus came.
Yep.
And then, I mean, years later, I mean, it was the minorities, the that built this country. So like now it's like the in the era that we live in now, where everything is already established, and you're still using, you know what I mean, the reason that, illegal immigrants built the country. It's like, what are they gonna do? And I'm saying now, what are they doing now? Is what I'm trying to get the answer for. Like, what are they doing now?
Yeah.
Like, where you already have the citizens that are here struggling, you know what I mean, just to make ends meet. And we're looking for help. We're looking for help.
Of illegals.
And the help that we're needing is all being given to the immigrants that are coming over here now.
Because we've all heard the stories that are months old of them getting the top-notch hotels and a free cell phone and busts to whatever city they want to go to. That shit's real.
Like, last year, I remember reading an article where there was a woman in New York who was complaining because a legal immigrant, someone who came over here, was getting like, I think like $5,000 in food stamps or nothing, and she was only getting $37, and she couldn't understand why.
Yeah.
She couldn't understand why.
Yeah, they get prioritized.
Yeah.
Which, like, and a country would never do that to themselves. And that's why I think in the future, in the history books, we're going to see that this was some new modern warfare.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
A country wouldn't do this to themselves. I don't know. That's how I feel. And I got a few more things. We're about to get into some free music reviews. And I think that's basically what... Okay. I wanted to get into this as well. So over in Europe, things are getting really crazy. And this clip blew my mind. So just like we said, they kind of prioritize these immigrants over citizens. So in the UK, it's even worse. Check out this video. I'm not even going to really do much prefacing. Just check it out.
Religion you're allowed to do anywhere.
No, miss, you're not
You
allowed
are.
to sing
You are.
church
You are.
songs outside of church grounds, by the way.
You're not allowed to sing church songs outside
Outside
of...
the church, or church songs or church
You're not allowed
grounds.
to...
That's fine. That's
You're not
fine.
allowed. She just said you're not allowed to sing church songs outside.
Yeah, so this girl this woman is getting reprimanded by a police officer because she's singing a church song outside of church. You're only allowed to do that in church.
What?
Don't you sing a hymn in the street.
That's crazy.
And meanwhile, people are probably doing like a whole call to prayer in the middle of the street, you know, stuff like that. But they get priority. They get privilege. And this person can't sing a song.
It's ridiculous.
And then look at the police officer. It's some woman who couldn't
like,
harm a fly.
You know what I've noticed, like, living in this era now was, like, traditional ways are offensive now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy.
It's an attack on normalcy. That's how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I think it all started years ago when you couldn't say the word Christmas.
Dude. Yeah, I saw a headline
It's
today.
Happy Holidays now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, that's been going for a long time. Yeah.
I think that's where it all started.
Yeah. I saw a big headline today in People magazine, and this was the entire story. One McDonald's in Tennessee put a nativity scene on their window. That was it was a huge article.
Wow.
And that's a headline now. One McDonald's in America put a nativity scene on their window. And that's why I think like the media nowadays is like nothing but propaganda.
Yeah,
it is.
It is.
Because
it is.
Because, you know, if someone's not too bright and they see the headline, they go, damn, I guess that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And they just believe it. They stop thinking with their own brain. They think with the media brain. And they go, damn, I guess that's pretty bad. I don't know. Oh, guys, it's getting fucking wild.
Yeah.
So Miles, where did you grow up?
Right here, Salisbury.
Right here.
Yeah. So like we were talking earlier, I was born in Las Vegas, and then I lived a couple of different places. My mom and dad split up. My mom jumped around a lot. I was in West Palm Beach for a while, a couple of different New Jersey towns, but I ended up back here in Salisbury when I was about 5 years old. So for me, that would be 1965.
Mm-hmm.
So I lived here till I was 21. Then I moved to Texas, out there for work I stayed a year, came back home. Then 10 years later, I moved to Myrtle Beach, came back home. And then 2008, I moved to Philadelphia to train jiu-jitsu full-time. But
Wow.
A very well-known school there.
So you've been all over in a bunch of big cities.
Well, that was the end of my story. And so I stayed in South Philly for 2 years, and then I came back home. I'm still here.
So what was life like in South Philly for you?
I loved it, dude.
Because nowadays, you think of Philly, you think of these fentanyl zombies who are hunched over.
It was a wild,
and they're on drugs and
wild
stuff.
city.
Was it totally different, I guess?
Well, it's probably really bad now, but when I was living there in 2008, I thought it was cool. I had never, as an adult, had not lived in a big city like that. And there was so much to do. The greatest food in the world, I think, is in Philadelphia. I never got
cheesesteak.
I ate at all the famous cheesesteak places,
Yeah.
all of them. But everywhere you went, these little hole in the walls would be the best sandwich you ever had in your life.
Yep.
It was just pretty cool. So,
And I bet you could walk the streets, not have to really worry, or was it pretty dangerous?
I wasn't worried.
I mean, that's Philly. I don't know about that, man.
No,
That's
it's
Philly.
bad. It's bad. When I was living there, the Eagles won and the Phillies won, and they won, and they were turning over cars and ripping
Like they always do.
street lamps
It's been going
down,
on for years.
setting shit on fire, and they won.
That says Philly fans are the craziest.
All right, let me read a couple of these comments because Brittany, I really appreciate you. Brittany is really adding to the conversation down here. She just said, media is honestly just turning us all against each other.
It is.
Left and right. Everyone believes everything. No one does their research.
Wait, you're watching the wrong channels.
Yeah.
Like one thing I've always said is like, you know what I mean, the people who are in power, in order for them to stay in power, they have to cause division amongst the people.
That's correct.
They always say divide and conquer. We all know it. We all know that. It's wild, man.
Now you can't watch mainstream media anymore. The legacy news. You got to watch Real America's Voice, Newsmax, or you can get on some podcasts or some good people doing big things on YouTube. But if you're watching CBS, CNN, NBC, no, you're getting fed propaganda.
Yeah. Because what are the biggest issues that really divide us? To me, it's abortion. I mean, conservatives and liberals are completely
racism's
opposite.
Dead. Racism's dead. That's been gone for a long time.
I agree.
But not according to mainstream media.
Yeah.
They're trying to turn everything into a racist argument.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree, man. Yeah, racism's been dead for a long time, and a lot of people would never believe that.
Yeah.
I feel like I was going somewhere, but I mean, this huge topic. I love talking about these topics. I really do. I'm very, very passionate about this because, there's only a handful of topics that we truly are opposite on. And I feel like it's just like abortion and like minimum wage.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Abortion's a big one.
Like liberals, they want a $25 minimum wage.
That's ridiculous.
Conservatives, we want no minimum wage because we realized that the country was actually more prosperous when there was no minimum wage.
Well, the average young kid does not understand what happens when
they just don't
jack
get
up minimum wage at $25 an hour. There's a lot of small businesses going to go out of
business.
Anyone who wants $25 an hour minimum wage would never start a business
Well,
themselves.
you're unskilled. So minimum wage is for an elderly person trying to compensate for Social Security or a young kid who doesn't have the skills yet. It's not a career.
Yeah.
But these people that want $25 an hour, they don't realize that the people paying $25 an hour are going to have to raise the rates of the products that they sell. And then guess what? The $25 an hour worker is right back where you started from. You still can't afford
it's just going to,
I
mean, it's really just going to be, the same thing.
Everything else just raises up.
Everything's just going to be higher now.
It's really just a rising tide that lifts all. Everything else just raises with it.
You're right back to I can't afford this, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
So
how about you just make a deal with the guy who's paying you and you get paid that?
How about you develop a skill?
Develop
a fucking skill.
You get paid $25 an hour. A gallon of milk now was $10.
Exactly. It's that simple.
So it's like
we nailed it. We nailed the minimum wage thing. It's over. Actually, I just saw that Maryland is trying to get from 15 to 25. They really are pushing
that's
for
Wes
it.
Moore stupid ass.
Oh my God.
He needs to go.
Okay, here we go. Brittany Lewis does not agree that racism is dead, but that's a whole large can of worms.
Dead.
It is. It's dead, Brittany.
Somewhat. I can't fully agree.
Not 100%.
Hey, let the black man speak. Let the black man speak.
I can't say it's like fully dead. Because
not
only
100%.
I won't say 100%, but I just feel as though there's still certain individuals who are racist, so we can't be like it's 100%.
Well, and I overspoke, but and it's always going to be a couple knuckleheads out there. But it's not a black-white thing. It's Chinese hate Japanese, and, vice versa. And you can't stop that. It's never going to go away. But I don't have any racist friends.
Yeah.
When I go in a store, I'll open the door for anybody, and I get the same back. So I don't think that people are out there looking at you sideways, white motherfucker.
Right.
You ever get any trouble like around this area?
I've gotten in trouble around here.
Really?
A few times. Yeah.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Because you're such a great guy. Like honestly, great role model for the kids.
I'll say this. Like throughout, like growing up here, I've been through experiences where I've had good encounters with cops, and I've also had like terrible encounters with cops.
I can't imagine a cop giving you a hard time. So that is crazy. Yeah.
And it's like you do everything that you're supposed to do, and it's like why are you still trying to find something to like get me about? Like I've given you my ID. I let you search my car, even gave you permission. Follow everything, and it's like you're still trying to like get like it's like they were trying to pull anger out of me so they can find a
I know this
reason
guy's
to get
about to
me
flip
arrested.
out. Come on, flip out, flip out, flip out.
Yeah,
Just
so
poking
it's
you.
like so it's like times like that, man. Like I honestly just keep my cool. And then I've had times where I've encountered cops and they've been like the most helpful people, and they've actually like made my day.
Oh, and JCZ in the chat, one of my favorite commenters, just said a cop pulled me over for staking out my house. Well, now what does that mean? What does that even mean?
Literally, I'll say this. You know how like sometimes you might have like a long day, so you just go home and like you might just sit outside your house just to like regress before going in.
Yeah.
And like I'm guessing like that's probably why like why is this dude out here in front of his house?
It's like, damn, that's a 2-story house. He couldn't possibly live there. Yeah. Just straight up racism. Oh, and Brittany is saying some more. Brittany said it's rooted. So that brings me to something else. Can we agree that systematic racism is dead? Because that would imply laws that keep black people from doing stuff. And I don't think we have any laws that do that, right? So maybe there's something there. And then Brittany also said, I'm white passing, so I can't say I've
I'll say when it comes to the system, one thing like I've learned when it comes to like policies and laws and stuff is that whatever was first established, you know, you can't change it, but you can always add on to it. So no matter how much you add on to try to make things better for people, the foundation of it still exists. So like some way, somehow, there's still, you know what I mean, that little, I mean, whatever was built on it is still there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I was reading that, you know what I mean, like the prison system was really started based on like, I mean, when slaves got freed. That's how they came up with the whole prison system, because they still wanted people to work. So when you have that was established, that hasn't changed, but they've added, you know, things to that to try to make changes for people. So it's
there's
like,
a lot going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on. Absolutely. And Brittany, you've been amazing. JCZ, you're awesome. Everybody in the chat, loving it. I think we made it through that heavy discussion period pretty well. I was pretty nervous about it, honestly. I was pretty nervous about it, but
I mean, and people got to realize like every last one of us were all different beliefs, different mindsets, different hearts, but our differences is what makes us unique, but yet what also makes us connected in this life. And people just need to realize that. You know what I mean? We all have a purpose here on this planet, on this earth.
Yep. And Brittany, you say you're white passing. What are you, by the way? If you're not white, what are you? I'm just curious. I know Brittany. Actually, I just saw her at the bar the other day. Shout out to Hoppers. You ever go to Hoppers Tap House in Salisbury?
Yeah, I had
Great spot.
I need to go there. I've never been to Hoppers, I don't think.
Really? It's awesome. There's a bunch of restaurants in there attached to it.
I have been to Hoppers. I've been to Hoppers.
Huge atrium kind of area.
Twice, yeah. Twice. I've been there twice. I don't really go out as much anymore, man.
And line dancing every Thursday night is one of the biggest nights in Salisbury. I be DJing. Kaylin instructs. It's a good time. You ever do any line dancing?
No.
Little Cupid shuffle.
He be in there roundhouse kicking people.
Hey, bring the whole jiu-jitsu squad out. We'll do some Cupid shuffle, some wobbling. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. Brittany just said having discussions and understanding is what helps us see each other.
Yeah.
She's black and white. Nice.
So she mixed, yeah.
My child will be black and white. I have a black wife. So, I mean, race relations is just a big thing for me. I'm just fascinated by it. I like talking about it because I like talking about taboo issues. It really just boils down to that. I don't think anything should really be taboo. We should be able to talk about it all. So we did it. We talked about it. And now it's time to get into what a lot of people only tune into this show for. Music reviews. So Scoochie, if you want to stick around, you're absolutely invited to stick around. But I just feel like you might not relate to some of this stuff.
I'm probably going to split, but
cool.
I submitted one of my songs,
nice.
So he should at least let him hear that.
Yeah, let's start with his song.
Yeah, I'll say at least let him hear that, because I mean that song is really like wisdom based. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, before we get to that, let's cook with a couple, because just how the show goes, we always go in order. So I just want to at least let's get like 2 or 3, and then we'll get into our special guest, Enaka. And also the chat will probably build now that we're doing these music reviews, because that's really what this show is founded on. That's what we hang our hats on here. So I think you'll get even more people hearing your song if we do it in like 2 or 3. And let's see what we got today. I know we're getting a lot of submissions from all over the country and stuff like that. So if you don't know how this section of the show goes, guys, these are free music reviews. We go first come, first serve. But if you don't want to wait in line, there is a way to do that. It's a line skip, we call it. You got to send me $5 on Cash App, and you will be the next review played. All right? Just $5 donation, or you can send a super thanks. But really, just stick to the Cash Apps tonight. It's way easier for me to manage. But let's see who the first submission is today. And we're going to get right into it. And we rate all the songs on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 is the worst song you've ever heard in your life, and 10 is the best song you've ever heard in your life. Not a local scale, just an overall music scale.
Yeah.
We're rating them with like the greats and everybody. All right. So our first submitter today, he wrote a little message. He says, hey, so Chris, a.k.a. Original Playa, here again. Yeah, you sent in last week, didn't you? He goes by Original Playa. First time around didn't go so well. I don't even remember. Did the first review not go well for you? LOL, but I figured, what the hell? Let's try again. This song is off the self-titled album, Playa Pimpin', which you can check out at the link. And he sent me the MP3. I did take your last view into consideration and bought a new microphone, a Rode NT USB mic. Okay, cool. But this song was recorded on an older mic. Okay, so that was just some more information. And this song is called Playa Pimpin' by the Original Playa. Let's check it out. First review of the day.
Yeah, come on. Whoa. How you doing, baby?
It's not sounding good so far, I gotta be honest.
Look at his face, yo.
Trying to be neutral here. I'm not buying it.
Honestly, for me, it's the mix. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, it's the mix. Definitely the mix.
The instrumental is completely drowning out the vocals. I can barely hear you, bro.
Breathing so hard, I got you on an incubator. So baby, call me later. We can do you know what? You know I need it, baby. You know I beat it, baby. You know I eat it, baby. Drip it, dip it, grip it. Your pussy so tasty, I'm addicted.
What the fuck is this? I'm sorry.
I gotta get up on my grind, so when I lay you down,
There's no way your first submission was worse than this. I'm sorry, Original Player, but this is not doing it for me.
I mean, the beat is tough. The beat is definitely tough.
I'm sure he had nothing to do with that beat. Yeah. Something about the hook. There is something in that hook to where if you mixed it properly, it might be something.
Yeah.
The way you did the play, pimpin'.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone might like that eventually.
Yeah.
But the mix is putting you on such a bad foot that I can barely even give it a proper rating, but I'd have to give you like a 3 out of 10 or something, man. Just being honest, not trying to hurt feelings. You deserve honest feedback, and that's what I'm here to provide you. No one's going to listen to that in their free time. And it's because of the mix a lot. Your performance isn't the worst, but that mix is pretty bad. Anybody else want to give a number rating on this song?
I'm going with a 3. I was thinking 3 before you said it.
Yeah. Well, then I guess it's a 3. What do you think, Knock?
I was going to give him a 4, like a 4.
And Slate Experience in the chat gave him a 2 for effort.
Oh, shit.
And Quezzy Porter with another 2, probably for effort. All right, let's keep it going. And we got a long line of reviews here, guys. This is going to be a good one. Next up, we got Sincere Thompson, rapper named Sincere. They sent in a song called No Hook 2. No hook. So I guess it's just a verse.
Let's go.
Guys, I can already tell. If you guys need recording, $40 per hour, world class. I got you.
Cheapest.
This sounds like another bad mix.
Know you heard about Steve, been hopping in V's, been trying to get you killed from there on up, pick it level deal. That fast shit bump, try to catch my spin. I'm a young trap nigga, I'm just trying to make it out. And that nigga kept this nigga in his mouth, and my creep the hours like a motherfucking mouse. I'm dogging your bitch, and I hear from the back. I'm hearing that piece, it sound like flat. Don't think shit sweet, you get it in your back, try to run through the alley, do ya?
At least I can hear the vocals, but they're very distorted, very low quality vocal recording.
Run up, get hit with the beat. I don't know about your team, you can't fuck with my team. Big 3500, you know where I be. I've been hopping over you, trying to catch me a kill. That bitch ass, I got left from the hill. That fast shit bump, trying to catch him a spill. That bitch ass, I got left for down. You can trust your new bitch, they trying to lay you up. Try to push for me, leave a fuckboy stuff. That bitch ass, I got stuff for the trap. A bitch ass, I screaming like, what the fuck? You know, still see like, bitch, what the fuck? When I get on one knee, little bitch, better duck. You dissing on C, bitch, you wanna be me. You can't be me, cause I'm working my G.
All right, we're going to turn that down and start talking about Miles. I got to get your opinion on this one. This is the state of music nowadays.
I'm out of my element. I'm out of my element, but I think the guy's got some talent, but he's drowned it out just like the other one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his vocals are good, and I like how he's stringing stuff together, and he's got a certain sound, but he needs a studio.
Yeah. Honestly, what's setting you back is your quality of recording. You probably did it on your cell phone. A lot of these kids are doing it on the cell phone.
Yeah.
That's great for a demo. I encourage all my clients. Download this app on your phone. Record the song 3 times before you come in here. And then you'll have a much easier time in the studio. Everything's going to go smoothly. So I definitely recommend everybody get these apps where you can record on your phone just for demos. But it's not going to launch your career. Honestly, it's going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Someone's going to associate your artist name with low-quality amateur recording, and it's going to throw your whole career out of whack. And that's my honest opinion on that. Quezzy Porter says it's trash.
Yeah, my only thing about, the song is, like, if he was here right now, I would ask him what is it about this song that makes you stand out from everybody else?
Yeah.
Because if you're doing what everybody else is doing, how are you, going to stand out and show that you're different, you're unique, you're special?
And I always like to point out, if we had a different set of guests here today, they probably would love it. A lot of people love music like this right now. They love it. They love the trap music, the drill music. They really do love it.
Yeah, and like my only thing about that is like, you're only going to get to a certain level only because it can only be played in certain places.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking that this is gonna be played like in a movie, a video game, like nah.
Yeah.
Nah, like what I've noticed is like you actually want to have music that can be literally played everywhere and anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, corporate's not gonna like that one.
Yeah.
All right. So now we got a music video submitted. This guy goes by Don Caban. I think it's called Don Caban. This is called Money in the Bank. He's got a little animated music video with it.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
That's unique. That's different.
And definitely let us know where you're from, guys. We would love to know where you guys are from, because I don't think a lot of these people are even from Wycomico County, the Eastern Shore, or anything like that.
They be saying you too old to rap, oh for real? And I'm like, yo, who told you that? Who said that? People think it's funny, but it ain't. I'm laughing with my money in the bank, They be saying you too old to rap, oh for real? And I'm like, yo, who told you that? Who said that? People think it's funny, but it ain't. I'm laughing with my money in the bank. Cut the shout out, splatter your rep and accolades. Man, y'all all weak, just like Sunday.
And these vocals are kind of high quality. I do wish the vocals were up a little bit higher in volume.
Like Layla Hathaway, watch wolves in sheep's clothing, they in disguise. Can't find the cats that I battle, cause they in disguise. If you book me for a feature, say your goodbye. Sorta like life insurance, you paying to die. Cadillac is on the map, we attacking back to back, posse cuts.
And his bars are pretty good.
Yeah.
On the track,
real.
Nuts. Think that I ever slip, Poppy's up. They mad at this, got the baddest chick saying knock me up, popping up to the battles and conferences with millionaires. Name in the Hall of Fame, accomplishments is still in there. Confident yet humble and modest, mixed with cockiness. The plan is obvious. I'm just here to expand your consciousness. They be saying you too old to rap. Oh, for real?
Someone in the chat just said, "Go Birds, F the Cowboys." How'd that game go on Sunday? How'd that game go on Sunday?
I'm laughing with my money in the bank. They be saying you too old to rap. Oh, for
All right, pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
At least he had a good quality recording.
Best one yet.
Yeah, best one yet. A little corny, I thought, honestly. The too old to rap kind of line, but like just a little bit, just to be honest. I don't think it's that corny.
Like his flow actually takes me back to like a early 2000 type of like hip hop rap type of music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right before, like this is, I'll say like before like the Soulja Boy entered the scene, like that type of like rap scene back in the day.
I'd give him a.
Kind of reminds me like the rapper kind of like Gangstar. From
Yeah.
Like, I think NY. I think he's from NY.
I bet this guy's from New York too, or maybe he's from Philly, and that's why I was talking about Philly.
Okay.
I'll give him a 5.5. That's what I'm thinking.
I'll give him a 6.
6?
I'm going 6.
Nice. Very good. Song of the day so far. Song of the week. Song of the night. And that's Don Caban. You know, you earned a subscription to him. I'm going to subscribe to his YouTube right now. Look at that. Hopefully he'll follow me back. All right. What's next up? Let's do one more and then get into Knock's song. All right. Next up, we got a music submission, and they say R&B single.
Okay.
Nowhere by Cairo Ransom. What am I playing right now? Let me make sure this is all muted. Let me read this again. It says R&B single. What is that word, noir? Because is that like, I got to show you this word, honestly. I'm not too good with words sometimes. What's that word?
Nowhere.
Is that like the movies? You know, in the movie genre, noir. I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's what it's called, and it's by Cairo Ransom. And he goes, the album you need for every late night drive.
Okay.
And every between the sheets moment is officially out. We mix that smooth vibe with the dominant energy of dark luxury to create this project.
I like that pitch.
I like the pitch too.
I like that pitch.
It looks like we got a music video. So obviously we'll pick that. Let's go to the music video. Let's play it right off of YouTube so we don't have any trouble. All right, this is our first R&B submission of the night. Everything's been rap so far. Let's check this out, see if they got a good voice.
Yeah, it's that late night type of love.
Hey, share the live, guys. Share the
City
live.
lights through the blinds. Laura Richie, yeah. She like the way I talk, low tone, real grown, 6 sheets, candles burning.
Song of the week so far. Song of the week.
I like that drop.
The show. Her lips say stop, but her eyes say go. Hands on waist, I control the flow. Whisper in her ear, you already know. On that midnight scent, wrapped in gold. You ain't never met a man this bold, no. You can feel it in the baseline. The way
I mean, this is quality stuff. This is quality stuff.
This is talent. Yeah. I like this.
It touches like it's a prayer in my mind. Oh, baby, that after dark zone. Every inch of you's a place
Quasi Porter's liking it. He says, okay.
Yeah.
under moonlight, we don't play fair. Pressing love, but I still care. No.
Oh, yeah.
Just me, you, no phones.
All right. I got to let you know what's on my mind right now. So, we are in strange times right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had someone call me today, and he's a very, very well-respected rapper in the area. I won't say who. He was looking at someone who won Song of the Week a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
And he says he's almost certain that it was an AI song and wasn't even real.
That's happening a lot, too.
And now I'm starting to wonder, everything that sounds...
That's happening a lot, too.
Any of these amateur artists who send in anything that sounds a little too good, I'm like, is it AI?
Yeah.
And then that whole concept kind of just flips my mind around, because if everything that sounds good is AI, then what are we doing? You know, what are we all even doing here?
Competition is AI.
So that's what's on my mind right now. But I'm going to give you a rating. I'm going to assume everything is genuine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good track.
It is.
I'm going to go with an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with 8.5, honestly.
Yeah, I was about to say 8.5.
That's a big bomb. I mean, that's good shit. So hopefully you sing that good, and that's you.
So is the name of that song Noi, or is that the artist name? Because I know Noir Noi is a reference to like black. Because,
okay.
Yeah, because I actually like a lot of clones that have that name on it.
Okay, gotcha. What do you got on tonight, man? What are you wearing? Clone wise.
Nothing. Little something. Kenneth Cole.
Yeah, gotcha. That's pretty cool. I think I wear Kenneth Cole blue. Is that something? I wear one of the clones that's just called blue. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a lot of like blue.
Scoochie, you cologne guy or no?
Natural pheromones.
It's been working for him for years.
The women can't keep their hands off.
Yeah, don't let the girls near that jiu-jitsu mat. It's too powerful for them. They'll smell the pheromones.
What do you call it? Faggot wrestler.
Fag wrestler.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It's the greatest show, guys. This is the greatest show. Let's do one more and then knock. All right. One more. Actually, I was hoping this guy would put a little bit more, but a lot of these guys, they'll send in just a song with no information. Let's say we really like your song. We won't even know how to find you, who you are, what's going on. Let's say someone watching live who might be able to change your whole life really likes the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just think about that. So put your name, put where you're from, your contact, your Instagram. Take a little time with these emails, guys. I think it will help you in the long run. But this guy's name, I guess, is Major Pain, and the song is 3500 Anthem.
Okay.
3500 Anthem is what I'll call it. Not going to be a hard act to follow, I can already tell. Yeah, I'm being physically abused in the ear. I feel like Billy Madison. I need some anxiety medication listening to this. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Stay up in the crib. That's where you go and get hit. Run dim and I'll cook the head. Force out, son, I'm gonna creep to the front. I'm gonna creep to the back, trying to catch me out. Dim and I've been in my shit. Damn, my bro trying to split to the fast, relax the V, trying to imitate Rick.
This is what they play for the prisoners in Guantanamo.
See, again, this song sounds like the other one.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yep. And just the quality is what I'm like. The quality of the recording is literally like assaulting my ears. Like, it's harsh. It's that harsh.
Sounds like a blown speaker.
It kind of does. It kind of does. Yep. And we got nice headphones here at the table. We got the top of the line headphones. We can hear your stuff perfectly. And I got to give you a 2 on that one. Just the quality of the recording is enough to shut everything down on this one, guys. So maybe go to a different studio or start going to a studio. That's my biggest advice. Anybody else want to rate this one?
I'm going to go with a 1.
Yeah, like.
Not
yeah.
trying to insult him, but I would turn that off immediately.
It is what it is, guys.
Oh, man.
All right, so Knock, you send into Studio 2, right?
Yeah.
Let's find Knock. We got a special guest. And that is your artist name, right? Knock Beteck.
Knock Beteck.
Beteck. Oh, yeah. How do you say that? How do you say it? Beteck?
Yeah, Knock Beteck.
Beteck.
Yeah.
Beteck. Let me find you real quick. Got to sift through all the reviews here. Maybe you're in my spam. Maybe they put you in the spam.
Yeah, it's the latest one that we recorded. I understand it now.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Check on that and make sure it came through. I'm gonna search your name though, because your email is just Knock, right?
Oh, look at probably from my other email, BTech5.
See Bob Gnarly on there.
Yeah, you know Bob. He's a cool guy. He'd be playing some country music nowadays. He was a rapper, and now he's kind of transitioned into a folk music, country music. Yeah, Knock, send that one more time. I don't think it's in my email.
All right.
But it's all good. Yeah, shout out to everybody. We got Spencer Lewis in the chat. We got the Slate Experience. He says, sounds like a lot going on too, for sure. Yeah, he's not liking that. Mix is shit, they're saying, for that last song. Sent you something, bro. Osama. Jordan Brown throwing up some flames for that R&B song, I bet. Kwesi Porter gave the R&B song an 8 and said, damn. And the Slate Experience, he liked the vibe. Cool. Yeah, Bob Gnarly, he was feeling that. Yep. So, Scoochie, I'm really fascinated into knowing, what was the first album you ever bought? I always ask this to people.
All right, it was Rare Earth.
Wow. I love Rare Earth.
Yeah,
not even joking.
Yeah, Rare Earth. First concert was Ted Nugent.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah, and
that's great.
With Ted Nugent was Foghat and Foreigner.
Yeah. Love it. I'm trying to think of Rare Earth. What are their like 3 biggest songs again? I know I'd be playing them at all the weddings sometimes and stuff like that.
I've heard only.
I just want to celebrate.
Like one song.
Yeah, that was definitely a big one.
That's why I bought that album. I just want to celebrate. I would play it over and over. I just started smoking weed, and I'd fire up a joint, listen to that song over and over and over again. That was probably 1973, something like that.
That is a good one. Get ready.
Yeah.
Isn't that them? Isn't that them? That's a good one.
Album.
That's a good one.
And that's the kind of music, it's forever. It's still good.
Yeah.
No, that really stands the test of time easily. Yeah, Get Ready is a good one. That's the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, what do you say, Foreigner too?
Yeah, Foreigner.
A little Jukebox Hero goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
And Foghat, you don't hear much of them anymore.
No, I can't think of any of their hits, but the name seems so familiar. Knock, I mean, you probably bought a few albums back, and you're old enough, right? Yeah. I can't even ask this question to the young kids. They've never bought an album.
Yeah.
You know, they got no answer. What was the first album you ever bought?
Honestly, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Wow.
First album ever.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
Even to this day, that's still like I'll probably say, my favorite album of all time, rap album.
And where are you from again? What's
Cameroon, Africa.
Cameroon. You came to the United States and you buy Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome, man. That is pretty awesome. Started living that American dream.
It was hard.
Yep.
It was hard because when I first came to this country, man, it was like tough for me to adjust because of the simple fact that, you know what I mean, in Africa, like growing up in Africa, like I had quote unquote like a good life. You know, every kid wanted to be my friend. Every kid wanted to hang out with me. I was the little boy that all the little girls liked.
No way.
And
You
then,
got that status.
Yeah, and then when I came over here,
wow,
it just everything just turned around.
Oh my God.
You know, and it's like I didn't understand why I was catching so much hatred, getting made fun of. I'm just like,
and you went right to Salisbury, Maryland, or somewhere else first?
No, I came straight to Salisbury. We landed in Brooklyn.
That always blows my mind when someone comes across, like
landed
halfway
in Brooklyn,
across the world and goes to
16,
Salisbury.
Yeah, 16-hour flight.
Damn.
16-hour flight. We landed in Brooklyn. Our uncle came and picked us up, and we drove all the way back to Salisbury.
Wow.
Brooklyn, New York, or Maryland? Because there's a Brooklyn, Maryland.
New York. We landed in Brooklyn, New York, and then from New York we drove all the way down to Maryland, and we was living with my uncle at the time, in a 2-bedroom apartment with his wife, 2 kids at Parkside Apartment.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was like my first.
I spent some time at Parkside Apartment.
You know what I mean? So you gotta think, like I go from you know what I mean, pretty much having my own room, and I always grew up with like either a maid or
Really?
maid or
So
a butler.
you were rich over there?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad had like a very high status in
Wow.
Cameroon. So like coming here, all that just changed, and I'm like, man. And I was like super. I was actually depressed as a kid when I was here because
man, but that's really tough.
It's
Why
like,
did your dad think you should move?
You know, to this day, I never quite got the answer to that.
Wow.
But you know what I mean, grown, like now that I'm older and I'm like reflect back and I see a lot of stuff that's going on in Cameroon and all over the world, it makes sense. Like why our dad wanted us out of that.
Did you come here with brothers or sisters?
Yeah, all my brothers, all my sisters were all over here now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very fascinating, man.
Yeah.
Did this might be a ridiculous question. Did you dress a lot different over there?
Somewhat. Really? Yeah, somewhat. Because like and that's the thing. Like when I was here, when I first came here, I was catching a lot of heat. Like people were saying, "Oh, I was naked, running around bushes, hunting monkeys and
goddamn
like chasing lions and like I used to always get called an African booty scratcher. Yeah.
A what? A what?
African booty scratcher. That was like
God. Oh my
yeah,
God.
that
What
was
is that?
like the
What is that?
That was like the biggest roast that you could say to like an African. And I used to sit back and like I remember my first rebuttal to that. And I was like, if I'm an African booty scratcher and you were born here in America, doesn't that make you an American booty scratcher?
Boom, roasted.
So I was like my first rebuttal to a joke, man.
I just got that trendy TikTok sound.
Oh man,
dude, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I could listen to these stories all night, honestly. But I think you did just send in your songs. So let's get into that. Dude, yeah. I got so many questions for you with that.
Oh yeah,
Because I can't imagine going over there and doing school. You know, I can't imagine how that would be for me.
Yeah.
So it's just wild to think about. Oh, here we go.
All right.
Now, what is this? This is another song name I can't pronounce. What does this say?
What is it? IUNI?
Yeah,
and yeah, it's the same song. I just, shorted it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And actually, it's giving me a little bit of problems, but I did see that you sent it to my phone, so I can do something with that.
Okay.
So we're good. So you want to set up the song while I'm doing this, though? To anyone who might need some more info or anything like that?
Yeah, so the song is called I Understand It Now, and pretty much what this song is talking about is just wisdom about life. Having you self-aware about everything that you're going through in life, that time and life itself is always going to move on. So it's best for you to learn from your experience and move on with a changing world, but always gain wisdom from your experiences.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's the song called exactly?
Yeah, I Understand It Now.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I Understand It Now by Enaka Beteck. Let's check it out, guys. He's our special guest. Turn this down, start talking about it, man. So you always have this style. You're always here to motivate. You're here to inspire.
Yeah.
First off, I just want to talk about that because I find that fascinating. Because I mean, you work with the Boys and Girls Club. Where's all this motivation come from, man?
Yeah. Just experiences in life, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, and throughout my life, what I've noticed is like I've always been in a search to like really find what I was meant to do, like in this life, and like I could never really get the answer, but I always had that heart, always had that passion, and I just knew I was meant to do something in this life. So as I got older, I started realizing and noticing like what I was meant to do, and so when I started working with the youth, I actually started working with the youth through sports because I played sports myself. So I noticed that I had a passion for it, and like I was coaching football, but I was giving them, more like game on life.
You were raising men.
Yeah, but using football as an outlet. So after I became a coach, I ended up getting my degree, and I used that to like say, you know what, let me start working in a career field where I can feel like I have meaning. So the rest of my life, from there, and I'll say like when COVID hit, and in 2022 came around, is when I truly found like my purpose in life, and I noticed that it was through music because I had always been like gifted in music. I had started recording way back in high school, but noticing that I was unique and very different, and I was looking at all the local rappers and what they was putting out, it made me feel like, nobody was gonna like my song. So for years, I did music in private, in secret, that nobody would know. Only me and we call each other cousins. K Scheme, I was recording with him, and so we'll put music together. But I'll only listen. I'll be the only person that'll listen to it.
Yeah.
So
you're finally getting that out to the public, huh?
Yeah. So in 2022, when I was going through a state of like depression and a whole lot of mental issues, I came to realize that I had my purpose through music was just to inspire, motivate, guide people through this life, while also bringing creativity and just making music fun and just showing people that it's good to be true to yourself. It's good to be authentic. Like, you don't need to be what everybody else is doing. You don't need to do that. Just be who you are. Find that passion in your heart. Find your own purpose in your life, and you apply it here, because like I said earlier, we're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose. We're all different. We're all unique, but in our differences is what makes us come together, because you have something that I don't have, and we need to put that together to make the world, a better place, to make our community a better place.
And we definitely been celebrating our differences tonight, and it's fun, man. I love how different we all are.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine you talking with these kids at the Boys and Girls Club, and you're like, hey, you know what? I actually got a song about that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got a song about everything.
That's true.
Man.
That's true. That is very true.
You don't got to be doing that, son. And actually, I got a song about it. Check this out.
Yeah, because you know what? Last week, I actually had a kid who was, he was talking like very street. Like, he was, the biggest gangster. I'm like, man, I can tell right now you're only talking that way because of what you're seeing around your friends.
That hip hop music, man.
Yeah, and then I actually played on one of my tracks called "Peer Pressure," the one that I also recorded here. And I told him like, look here, man. Like, the life that you think you're living, like, that's not really who you are. I know your parents. I know your mom.
Just
I know
like
the household you come from.
Just like the people were getting brainwashed that we were talking about earlier on.
Yeah, it's like
a lot of people simply do not produce thoughts with their own brain, man. They're just trying to fit a mold.
Yeah. Like I said, it's that propaganda, it's that conditioning, it's that programming, man. They all get you to feel, think, and act a certain way.
Well, in the chat, they're saying he don't sound like he's from Africa. They're saying hell yeah, knock with flames. They're saying 7.5 or an 8. That's pretty good. Was there an accent that you lost or anything like that? It had to have been, right?
It's crazy because like I never had an accent. I don't think I ever had an accent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess you talk a little bit different, but not that. Nothing
I'm saying,
crazy.
but like the thing is like I mean, this comes from me just having to like really be observant of other people, and then really, you know what I mean, staying like learning education in school, because I've always been a great narrator, a great storyteller. I just didn't express it through like speaking words.
Okay.
But as far as like writing, I always excelled at that. Like I remember like we took in 8th grade, we took like some type of state test similar to like a SAT. And like the highest grade in far as like the narrating category, I ended up scoring like one of the highest,
nice.
You know what I mean, scores in that. You know what I mean? So I always had the ability to speak and grammatically correct myself when it comes to words and storytellings and make up all types of like, you know what I mean, stories and just put words together. I've always been good with that.
And you got a passion for it, man. So you got to develop it. You got to develop it. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I agree with the 7.5.
Yeah.
And just a side note, that wasn't my mix, right?
Nah.
Cool. I was like, that's not my child. I can tell that's not my baby.
Yeah.
I recorded it, but someone else mixed and mastered it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'd give you like a 7 or 7.5 probably. I like it, man. I like it.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Very, very professional sounding.
Yep.
Thank you.
And guys, just so y'all know, this studio is brought to you by this other studio over here. The booth is ready to go. Top notch, world class quality. If you ever need anything like that, it's only $40 per hour. And I got to update my pictures because this is all a brand new studio.
You cannot beat that.
Yeah, you really can.
You cannot beat that.
So, Miles, you never been musical or anything like that?
No, you know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be like my dad. I think I was 7 or 8 years old.
Because we didn't talk about that on air, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And I want, you know, my dad was a drummer, world class drummer, played with the biggest names in his time. You know, Miles Davis, Dizzy Gillespie, John Coltrane. These are
the biggest names possible.
If you're into jazz,
yeah,
that's it. And
that's Mount Rushmore, honestly.
Yeah, he was. You know, he toured with Miles Davis. So anyway, you know, when you're a little kid, you don't know those things. I just knew my dad was awesome. He was a drummer, and I wanted to be a drummer. And I lasted about 10 minutes. Yeah, in the lesson, he got impatient with me, and you know, that was it. You know,
he's probably put you on the expert level. Yeah,
you know, but what's funny, we'll fast forward to it because, you know, we were talking earlier, I do a lot of things. So when I was probably 24, 25, I got into archery.
Wow.
And so I'm in
if it's got a bullseye, he's good at
it. I'm in my backyard clustering arrows so tight that I'm tearing the arrows up.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And so my dad comes over, and he's like, what are you doing now? I said, yeah, I'm into archery, Dad. And he's like, son, every time I turn around, you're doing something else. Why don't you just stick with one thing?
Jack of all trades.
He's like, how long you been doing that? I said, about an hour.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And he said, well, why don't you just stick with one thing, could be a world champion? I said, because, Dad, no offense, I don't want to end up like you, because that's all you can do.
Wow.
All you can do is play drums, Dad. And I love my father.
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
Yeah.
He couldn't put air in his tires. He didn't know how to do anything, because he spent his whole life playing music, and that's all he wanted to do was play drums. And I get it, but there's more to life.
Man, I saw this.
So I'm the opposite of that. I can do everything.
Yeah.
And
That sounded a little bit like me. That's how I am.
As I grew up, he eventually would say, damn, son, you can do anything. That's right, Dad.
Because back to that saying, we all heard the saying, a jack of all trades and a master of none.
None, yeah.
I saw some stupid video about that the other day, and they were saying how that phrase used to be longer back in the day. And the jack of all trades used to be a good thing, and that saying kind of got hijacked into making it a bad thing. Just a weird side note. But yeah, I think being a jack of all trades is cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It is cool. And you got to recognize there's different levels. Like, this is one of my analogies. People say, well, he's a carpenter. Okay. Does he frame chicken houses? Or is he a regular house framer? Now, wait a minute. Then there's trim carpenters. So not every framer can be a trim carpenter.
Yeah.
And then there's cabinet builders. So there's different levels of carpentry. And you can apply that to everything in life.
Yep.
Right. That's facts.
You got your band lab producers. You got your out in the shed producers. And you got your top guys who are making hits on the top 40 charts, man. You know? Oh, man. You doing good on time?
I'm good, but I would like to split. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Things I need to do tonight. I don't, be rude and cut out early.
No, totally not. Yeah.
Good, man.
Whenever you need to leave, just hop on up.
So how do I exit? Just put the headphones down.
Yeah, you can just put the headphones down and split, man. This is the great Miles Samucci.
I've been called worse. People have the hardest time with my name. I've been called Scoogy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Scooby. Yeah.
It's Scoochie. Just
What was that movie?
But with a chi on the end.
You ever see that movie Death to Smoochie? I kind of thought about that for a little bit. Smoochie, but now it's Scoochie. Everybody, Miles Scoochie Moffit. Right.
That's
Hey,
my name.
don't feel bad. When I was in elementary school, the substitute teacher was trying to pronounce my name. She called me Erica.
Damn.
I
Oh
was
no.
like, she was like, "Is there an Erica here?" The whole class looked like, "What?" She was like, "Enaka Beteck." I was like, "Oh my gosh, man!"
Enaka's here. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, and on that note, I'm gonna split.
All right, there he
Nice
goes,
meeting you,
guys.
Knock.
Thank you.
Kevin, thanks for having me out, brother.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Have a great rest of your evening.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
Go home and catch the rest of this.
And I'll be tagging you in a bunch of clips and stuff like that too.
Cool, man. That's a great setup you got here.
Appreciate you.
Awesome. Later, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
now let's
man.
get into a few more reviews, buddy.
All right.
Probably go for like 15, 20 more minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
Sound
sure.
good? Sound
Yeah.
good? All right, see what we got, guys.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear the Tommy's joint.
Oh
that
yeah,
they
we
sent.
gotta get get into that. Somebody
Yeah, I
tag
told
that,
him
man.
that, yeah.
Tag Fish Scale. We gotta get it back in the chat. Yep. Oh yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff. Nice. All right, guys, this is gonna be the speed round. So if you want to get a music review, share the live right now. We're kicking it into high gear for the music reviews. We're going bang, 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 bang. It's all gonna go very fast, very quick pace here. Next up, we got Rebel Rel. And it says streaming Rebel Rel Blue Light. So I guess the artist name is Rebel Rel, and
Okay.
the song name is Blue Light. Forgot something? All good. Got that cell phone. Let's check it out. It's called Blue Light by Rebel Rel. Another rapper who I've not heard of. Makes me think they're probably from a different state.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because I've heard of every rapper around here, I think. Maybe not, though. Let's listen to Blue Light by Rebel Rel. 808 Mafia. Nice beat maker.
Resilient, brilliant,
Be good.
Yeah.
We ain't speaking now. Oh, you turn, oh, you geeking now. Y'all was innocent, now y'all be creeping now. I used to love all y'all, we ain't speaking now. Suddenly I'm a sports star. She make me feel like a sports car. Whole court in our sports bra. Them long nights too short, bruh. We been tighter than a girdle, baby, but keep it slower than a turtle, baby. I respect everything about you. Ain't even try and go and hang without you. I keep you on a certain level, lady. I don't compare it to another lady. Chemistry appears super crazy. I'm another no.
All right, so far I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Vocals are a little bit muddy. You got a little too much of the low mids in
Yeah.
your voice that need to be cut out, scooped out a little bit. Maybe boost the highs a little bit more. But the leveling is pretty good. You know, he's got his vocals over top the beat and everything.
What they think is not, it's still art to us. We rebels, they gon' have to pardon us. They think it's not, it's still art to us. We rebels, they gon' have to pardon us. Oh, you geeking now?
Cool. I like the background vocal with
Yeah.
the telephone.
That's tough.
Not too many effects on the main vocal, which I actually like. The main vocal's nice and dry, and I think that's cutting through the mix a little better.
Of all y'all, we ain't speaking now.
We got Kiwi in the chat. What's up, Kiwi?
Oh, you turn.
All right, I think I can rate this now. I'm going to give you a 6, bro. I'm going to give you a 6.
I give him a 7.5.
7.5? Couple things with that mix I would have done a little differently, but I can at least tell that the vocals aren't like low quality. I feel like you probably recorded that in a studio. I'm gonna give you a 6. 7.5 is a great rating. Thank you for sending in. Oh yeah, and I don't want to neglect the chat. Bob Gnarly was in the chat saying, "I've
Rap.
He's a jack of all trades in the music thing." 'Cause
And now he's doing.
And I remember when he was back in like screamo metal bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Into that. And then people were talking about their first albums they ever bought. And I feel like I missed those. Oh, yeah. The Slate Experience said first album was Nas Illmatic. That's another great first album.
Yeah. I listened to
Said my first album was DMX Grand Champ. That's American Booty Scratcher growing up. African American Booty Scratcher. A little different.
Oh man. Yeah.
That was a thing. That actually was a thing. I kind of remember that.
Man, that shit traumatized me.
Man, JCZ said audio keep cutting out again. I don't think it is. Because normally I'm the first person to know that.
Yeah.
But maybe it is. Let me know, guys. Is audio cutting in and out? An absolute train wreck. But I think we're good now. Especially because like 0 dropped frames is a good sign. And we're good. Show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're good. We're all used to on this show. Cutting in, cutting out. And what did Kiwi say? Was good, guys. He's saying, thank me later.
Thank you later for what?
Interesting. Just started happening, they're saying.
Okay.
Interesting. Where? This streaming thing. And that's why things are going. And I've been talking about making the switch for a long time, and I really do think this is the last week. Your YouTube accounts made. Make your YouTube account on chat. It's going to be a lot better experience. The last week with any all right, Big Dot, you're the next up. So hopefully this stream does not skip whatsoever. He got a song called Man Down. Definitely like Big Dot. You ever heard of Tommy Fishscale?
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Fishscale. We're about to hear something from him right now called Man Down. It's happening, y'all. Yep, I have sensed it now. And it's this weird problem that it's really hard to explain where the microphone this.
Hey, yo, baby, what up? Hey, Tommy, what up? Got Brooklyn in the building. THNO. Live from MD. Let's go. Man down. I'm from the trenches for real. Fuck with the wave or the dot, and you catching it still. Man down.
I'm a man up, hands down. Nigga stand tall or stand down. My nigga man down.
All my hitters is here. My henchmen about their business. They some killers for real. Man down.
Blow your wig like it's windy in here. It's getting dark when the Reaper appear. My nigga man down.
Big Dot and J.O. dickhead. Don't you know you diss the squad? Hit it, get real, boy, Pinocchio.
Wavy wonder. Crash the shore, so wavy summer. I got you twin, I'm slinging 10 like it's cowabunga.
Peanut butter leather interior, the coupe blue. You think you seeing the crew? These crackers coupe
Yellow thick John, burn these burgers and make me new. Hustle on a level, seeing paper you ain't used to.
Pew, pew. We got buku guns here, 40 with the play button like a YouTube thumbnail.
Bang, bang, can't you see it's gang in here? Let it blow, let it swing like a playground in here.
I'ma call up Queens,
I'ma call up Booze.
get the whole city jumping, we connected like a Bluetooth.
Flame on, you the target, got my aim on. A young sniper got my eye on your main joint.
Straight out the gutter,
shit, we straight with the butter.
Play with them tools and we stay with the cutter.
Coming live from the set,
live and direct.
Team routing number, cause you know we all about a check. Man down.
I'm from the trenches for real. Fuck with the wave or the dot, and you catching it still. Man down.
I'm a man up, hands down. Nigga stand tall or stand down. My nigga man down.
All my hitters is here. My henchmen about their business. They some killers for real, man. Damn.
Blow your wig like it's windy in here. It's getting dark when the Reaper appeared. My nigga, man
I
down.
feel like John Madden, call a play, I send a blitz in. Youngin' hopping out and frying shit, Kentucky chicken, catching lacking in traffic. My brother strapped, told him pass me the ratchet. Closed casket.
And when it's cold outside, we keep the month of May. Heater on me, puppet master, so I gotta keep the cousin Skeeter on me. If it's up, leave him, homie. If he dead, leave him, homie. If it ain't for me, shit, I don't want it. You can keep it, homie.
My brother told me foot down, you know I'm trying to bend the knee.
Damn, he got the cousin Skeeter on him, man.
Bro,
Look out, look out.
Give them all like 10 apiece. 100 feet, we in the street, gon' walk down like a centipede. I leave them in that living room with hoes all in that centipede.
It's dinner time, I take a seat. No enemies in front of me, so fuck no, you can't eat with me. Beat it, bust the fruit, and I'm a cold-blooded hustler. You a cold-blooded sucker, whole buster from Augusta.
Hey, baby, what it look like?
Tommy shit is looking up.
Everything popping for me too, tell them look me up.
For sure, that's a fact. From the shore, that's a fact.
Eastern Shore on my back, putting fruitin' on the mat, man, down. I'm from the trenches for real. Fuck
Yeah,
with the
Tommy.
weed for the-
Yeah, we'll turn it down for that last hook.
Yeah,
That-
Tommy.
It's kind of a masterpiece, honestly.
Yeah.
I kind of like that a lot.
I mean, you don't get that Jada and Styles vibe anymore
Yeah.
from music, man. And that like this just brings that back, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly wish like more artists like would actually like try to do this like
Yeah.
for real.
And normally I
mean-
don't get into the recording process because I don't want people to think I'm biased, but they
Right.
recorded that here. They took their time. They made a fucking masterpiece,
Yeah.
guys. Like, they truly took their time. They crafted each bar, you know, going back and forth, two guys with great energy together, and they just wrote a masterpiece, man.
That was like just like totally in sync with one another, man. Different, complete styles.
Not a lot of weaknesses in that. We got
different
to mix
styles, but it
Mhm.
just worked, man. Love that.
Puppet Master, so you know I got the cousin Skeeter on me. You even know that show? You know Cousin Skeeter?
Yeah,
you were here for that. You were here for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good lines too. Tommy Fishscale and Wavy Wonder is the other rapper.
Okay.
Everyone's loving it in the chat. People are absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to honor as many of these reviews as possible before we get out of here. Let's keep it going real fast, real fast. All right, he's got a nice little paragraph for me to read. All right, it says Reef Hustle, benediction. Reef Hustle, MC, entrepreneur, cultural voice, born and raised in the Bronx, the birthplace of hip-hop. Reef Hustle embodies the essence of true lyricism and real-life storytelling. I love when people get these write-ups about themselves. His
Love
music
it.
reflects the soul of the streets, the lessons of the legends, and the hustle of self-made artists with deep cultural roots. Reef's come up was shaped by working alongside hip-hop greats like Big Pun and Fred the Godson. Wow.
What?
Whose influence
Nice.
echoes in Reef's delivery, authentic, sharp, and emotionally charged. His latest single featuring 38 Special, we're hearing somebody right now, I think,
What?
showcases his ability to stand toe-to-toe with elite lyricists, delivering
Yeah.
timeless bars with precision and heart. But Reef Hustle isn't just an MC. He's a movement. Through his brand and creative platform, Fly Talk, he bridges hip-hop, fashion, and entrepreneurship, telling stories that elevate and empower. Reef Hustle is what happens when passion meets purpose. A Bronx voice that speaks for culture and the come-up. Contact Mills Faison for more info. And he's got a number, too. Got someone's email. Without unity, a family has no strength. Wow. Love all the taglines.
Yeah.
He's dropping names, too. He might be a pretty legit rapper. We're going to hear.
Like for any artist out there, if you're trying to get people to really buy into what you're trying to do, that's how you gotta pitch. If you want your song played before they even listen to your song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Brittany Lewis is in here saying the tone, the beat, the lyricism, pretty fucking good. Talking about that last song.
Yeah.
So Brittany's liking it. And we actually have a longtime commenter who goes by B. Lou. Can we start calling you B. Lou too? Just a little joke that made me laugh. But yeah, Brittany Lewis, definitely one of my favorite commenters of the night. Really appreciate you. All right, so yeah, we gotta check out this guy, Reef Hustle. Reef Hustle. This is called benediction, which I don't know what that word means. Interesting beat.
Yeah.
Hey, yo! Yeah.
hate makers, crack music.
Hey yo, I'm so terrific, most prolific, made my own plate and this is so delicious. Knowing that I go the distance, dig into my grind. Never mind, I see your sign, it's up for sale. I guess you closed for business. This is, we got the ocean spinning, oh we knitting. While you petrified, this exercise. I got the flow for fitness. Never been to jail with me and G. He my co-defendant, most consistent, most committed, both relentless. Quote a sentence, so deliberate. We gon' make a toast for living. But I told you when you didn't listen. Until I pulled up in that M edition, reminiscing, struggle, it's the hustle from beginning, preparation, me for prayers, perseverance, I ain't finished. And now you seeing what this faith could do. I see your face, I see that hate in you. I ain't got nothing to say to you besides, get the f off my line and let the ladies through. In the club, let the ladies through. Got the drinks, let the ladies through. I mean, I'm fly, just let the ladies through. It's for the ladies, I heard you need a vibe, but be advised, we them guys. I'm never playing like on the plane, I'm in them skies. You be surprised, didn't cry, just realize.
Honestly, the only thing I don't like about it is how like weird and noisy the beat is. The beat is so wild, it's like taking, it's covering
taking
up
away
his
from,
vocals.
I was about to say it's covering up his vocals.
And I ain't celebrate to get a half a ticket on my neck. You did it for a rap, but then I did it for a check. You see the chicken, you won't have that same position before you left.
Yeah, he definitely had some
bars
good stuff.
back. Bring the bars back. Lyrics. That's why I like. That's
Lyrical
what I like.
AF.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because the beat was so noisy and it kind of was hectic and kind of all over the place. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 8 just because of the noisy weird beat.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8 too.
Which is a good rating, really good. But they could have been even higher. Piece It Together Studio says, "Fuck with this for real." Kiwi says, "All I can see are Slate Experience comments." Really? Because we got Big Dot in here, and I guess it's just Big Dot and no Kiwi's in here. Yeah, really. JCZ's in here. A lot of people on Facebook, and everyone on Facebook, make those YouTube accounts so you can go over to YouTube next week. Because next week it's over. The my subscription to Restream expires. So yeah, there's no more. There's no more. I kind of noticed that this week. I was like, I should do one more Restream. You know, I got the subscription still going. But next week it all changes. All right. JCZ is up next. He's got 2 songs that we got to pick from. Between Rocks is a song JCZ has, and the other song is a feature that JCZ's on with Neilio, and it's called Run It Up. Which one you want to hear, bro? You want to hear the feature or the single?
Let's go with single.
Single?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Quezzy Porter, he's ready to go for next week. He did make his YouTube channel, and he was on the test stream with me, and he was helping me out greatly. So, yeah, I think next week's going to go very, very smooth. All right, this one's called Between Rocks by JCZ.
When my heart stay, got me stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Share the live, guys. Share the live.
But I'm about to live it up. Had thoughts about giving up, but that's not even us. On the score and they can't even up. Sandman with a broom, about to clean them up. Ooh, get off the stage. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Hip-hop parade, got a tip-top brigade. Shawty said when she step out, she got a slay. Get guap today, if
this is cool.
Today,
yeah, I like it.
Swear they be going through it. I don't rock with snakes or the freeloads, but I'm down to make it rain, support the free show. I just had to
wait. He said that this song is by J.I. CZ. Is that a pun about AI? Is this AI? Because this doesn't sound like you, is it? What's going on here, JCZ? Clue me in. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Did he use AI?
Ooh, she think I'm pressure, but I ain't gon' stress her. Hey, I got a question. Never mind. Yeah, I had a thought I was thinking, but I be high. If I say I was as hard as the gang, then I'll be lying. I ain't cool with frauds or no lanes that shit despise me, but that shit just a part of the game. You can't get by it. I can't even call it the same niggas disguising. I
think this is his AI alter ego.
Oh man,
J.I. instead of JCZ, it's J.I. CZ. I think that's what he's going for. Is that what we're doing here, JCZ? That's hilarious.
I mean, but he can make it doing that, doing something like that. Yeah, it's clever.
And Piece It Together Studios, who does phenomenal work in the Salisbury area, just said, not gonna lie, how good it is making me suspicious. Yes, yes. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because this song actually sounds like a top artist would make this. Like the sound quality, and it's like, man.
If it's AI, it's 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then Tommy Fishscale says, if you watch on YouTube, you can put it on the big screen. Right you are, Tommy. This is the best way to watch the show. Click this button right here. Put us up on your big screen TV. Make us feel like movie stars. And that'll actually free up your phone. You can doom scroll while you're watching the show. Can you believe that? You can just scroll
crazy,
away.
yeah.
Scroll while that show's on. Best way to watch the show. Good point, Tommy. Yeah, that is AIJ.
Oh,
That's
my
amazing.
God.
Love it, guys.
Yeah.
That's a fun joke, though. I like it. I thought about doing a segment where we make an AI song just because I want to see how the process goes.
Yeah.
And I kind of want a new theme song. I want to make like a real cheesy like theme song from the 70s that you would hear like a late night show would have. You know what I mean? I got this whole thing in my head that I'm trying to get. Maybe we'll use AI to do that one time. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, we got a new name here. Too Flashy Lou. Anyone ever heard of Too Flashy Lou? He's from New Orleans. So let's check it out. He's got 2 songs. One is called Handle It, and the other is called Calabasas. Calabasas must be nice.
I was about to say, let's
We
hear
gotta hear that
Calabasas.
one.
I was about to say, we got to do Calabasas.
All right, Too Flashy Lou from New Orleans. And you even put your phone number here. You don't think I'm going to call that? I might call that.
Yeah.
Is that a phone number? Yeah, I guess it is. If it's good, we're going to call him. So let's check it out. This is Too Flashy Lou. Calabasas must be nice.
With my life. Why you asking about my type? You need to take your own advice. In the club.
All right, my bad. Something needs to be addressed. Something needs to be addressed in the chat. Someone just said, y'all tap in. Amir Slate is not AI. Real Philly artist, real vocals, real story. Been grinding for years. Go follow Slate Experience. So we were just talking about how Jay CZ had an AI alter ego. So we weren't talking about Slate Experience. So almost a little bit of guilt there. Not going to, And earlier in the episode, I told you about someone who said that they thought someone was AI.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about the Slate Experience. So there are accusations being made. And people are calling me. Someone literally called me today and said, bro, I think that guy who won Song of the Week, I think he's AI. So there's a lot of crazy stuff happening right now. And we'll get to the bottom of it. And we're not accusing anyone of anything. We're just wondering, okay? We're just wondering. But let's get back to this Calabasas song. Sorry to derail. But let's see if he picks up. Seems like he has a genuine New Orleans number.
New Orleans? Okay.
Yeah. Great musical city.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure I'm typing these numbers in correctly so we don't call someone random.
Yeah.
Let's see if he picks up. Let's see if he's tuned in. He's going to get a totally random call here. They want me to have him sing on the phone. That's a good idea.
Hello?
Hey, is this Too Flashy Lou?
Yes, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing amazing. So I run a little podcast, and we just played one of your songs, and we thought it was incredible. We were wondering if you had like a minute to talk.
Oh, yes, I do, man. I'm sorry I missed the show, man. I was trying to get my girlfriend inside.
Hey, you're good, man.
God.
Did you get her in there? Did you get her inside?
Yeah, I
There you
missed
go.
the show, Lord. Oh, man, the dude just played my song. I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh, you're
How
good.
you
You're
doing,
good,
though?
Man, you all good. You all good.
We don't normally do this, but we gave you like pretty much the highest rating that we
yeah,
could.
for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad y'all liked it, man.
So, I mean, you can really sing like that?
Huh? Yeah. You say, can I really sing like that? I mean, it's a studio. I can sing, though.
Nice.
But I'm just not.
I mean, we
Hit
were
a note
blown
for us
away.
right now.
Yeah,
Hit a note for
I
us.
mean, it's my music.
Yeah.
It's my music, so, with the studio, I can do anything.
Right.
Nice, man. So, you're from New Orleans?
Yes, sir.
Well, we run a little podcast up in Salisbury, Maryland. I know you haven't heard of Salisbury, but you probably heard of Maryland. And everyone on the stream is really liking your stuff. It's so good that some people think it might be AI generated. What do you think about that?
Wait, what?
Some people think it's so good that it might be created by AI. Have you ever heard an accusation like that?
Listen, sir, I've been in jail 3 years. I've been out jail 23 days. I've been writing songs for over 1,000 days.
Wow.
Okay.
So this is all genuine. You're telling us this is all genuine, and you got these skills.
Listen, sir, this is what I do. Anybody that meets you gonna tell you that this is the type of artist he is. He don't make no kind of like gangster music. Everything that I make gonna sound like that.
That's amazing.
Some of these songs I wrote way in 2015.
That's crazy. I support it, man.
Well, hey, absolutely, you got the song of the week this week.
Sure.
You got the highest honor on our podcast, but we're giving this song of the week.
Oh man, thank y'all, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
So
No problem.
I'm gonna eventually follow you on Instagram. I'm gonna tag you in the official post, or I'm gonna make a clip out of it, and hopefully send a lot of fans your way because we were blown away by your song.
For real.
Man, I appreciate it, and I can send y'all some other stuff that was recorded way. I can send you some stuff recorded way before AI they even say that to the internet.
Okay,
Gonna sound exactly like that.
Well, yeah, good news, bro. We do this every Monday night at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone.
Man, you got a real gift, man. I just want to tell you that right now. You got a real gift, a real special gift, and the fact that you said that you don't even want to like make like gangster music, and you're a person that's like, I mean, you've been to prison and you came out, and like you really trying to do something with yourself, and other than feed yourself detrimental stuff with your mind, and you actually pouring out your passion to your music, man. I support that, man, for real, from the bottom of my heart.
Oh man, I really appreciate it, man, because I just feel like where I come from, like people overlooking my music because they look down there for more like gangster music.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen, I felt the exact same way, man. We was just talking about that earlier because I also make music, and like, you know what I mean, growing up like in the hood, and you're seeing the other local artists and the type of music that they're making, you find yourself like, man, like ain't nobody gonna fuck with my type of music because I'm stepping out the boundaries of making what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get it, man, and I support you 100%.
And real quick, bro, what's your Instagram? I want to pull that up real quick for the people.
It's the number 2 flashy LOU_.
Number 2 flashy LOU_ for everybody who wants to look this guy up.
Yeah.
And it says, does it say the owner of City Night Lounge?
Yes. I had a club. I had my own club in Houston before I went to jail.
Okay, so yeah, we got you pulled up right now live on the show, and I'm going to tag you later in the week in some posts and stuff. Don't want to take too much of your time, but I just had to let you know we're loving your music.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no, man, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad somebody's finally hearing it.
That's awesome,
man. I just followed you too, man. My name Enaka Beteck. That's NOCBETECK. So if you see that, that's me, man.
Okay, I'm going on there right now.
Yeah, I'm a definitely like try to connect with you. I mean, we gonna talk some more because I definitely like, I mean, on this music journey, especially on the path that we're on, that we are choosing to follow. Like, we definitely need support from one another, man, for real.
Y'all don't never do like no live interview, like podcast shows, TV shows.
That's what you're on right now, and you're
on the podcast right now, on the interview right now.
Oh yeah, oh my bad, I didn't know what else.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
but we can do it more thoroughly. We can get you on a Zoom call, maybe in weeks to come or something like that.
Yeah. That's what I was just asking.
Cool, man. Yeah, really love your energy, and yeah, have a great rest of your night.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, man.
No problem, man. Appreciate you.
Awesome. So I think he's real. I believe him. And then the Slate Experience said that he might have to pull up on me and show me live his vocals. We would love that. We would love that because, look, the mic is actually set up and ready to go. We could do it live on the show, hooked up through Pro Tools and everything totally professionally. So Slate Experience, next time you can make it to Salisbury, let me know, and you'll be the next special guest. We can definitely do that. All right. Let's get through a few more. What time is it? All right, 11:20. Let's just do a couple more and sign off. Been a fun episode, though, huh?
Yeah.
Miles
for
is
real.
the man. Scoochie, that's a cool guy.
Yeah.
If you missed the first half of the show, man, you got to go back and watch it. We had a great, great conversation with Miles Scoochie Moffit. It was really nice. Okay. Might have to start playing some favorites here for the last two. But now we're going to go in order. We got Chris No Cap from Spencer Lewis. I think he was in the chat. Chris No Cap, and I think the song is called Contest. I've never heard of Chris No Cap, but I think the guy who sent it in is a beat maker or a producer.
Oh,
Spencer
okay.
Lewis, you heard of Spencer Lewis? I've been hearing that name for a long time.
That name sounds real familiar. That's what I was going to say.
Yep. Hit that subscribe button for me, guys. If you appreciate this show, please click a few buttons for me.
I ain't had no motivation, tell myself to run it up. Wacky in my cup, I pour too much, now I can't feel my tongue. You can call me bae tonight, but by tomorrow, bitch, we done. You can only get a full of bitch, we ain't in love. I was broken, had no motion till I ran into the plug. Bro, be in the chat, be hit my line, he still got 2 for 1s. I might pop out, spend his rent today, cause I do what I want. I put diamonds on my neck because I got it out the mud. Pop up, fire some shit that's Russian, and hop in, slide some shit that's German. I don't even know where to put my hands on the bitch when you fucking the bitch too curvy. Why your mans keep asking me all these questions and starting to make me nervous. I put a 4 in the spray, started talking to furniture just like Pee Wee Herman. Bro put a bag on his head if he try to run the hollows, eat him eternal. Bro walk around on the block every day with a Glock 26 in his thermals. I got a whole lot of blue in my pocket, but bitch I be pouring up purple. Bitch I be getting shit popping, I ran up the chick and I feel like
All right, No Cap Chris.
I like this.
He's solid.
Yeah.
Wake up and throwing some jeans and stuffing with money cause I know my pockets are mirrored. Might take a trip next month and you dumb as a bitch.
That flow is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like
real.
the particular flow he chose for the song is nice.
I might have to fly her parents. She wanna ride in a carriage. I told her I love her and I bought the wedding, but I didn't make the appearance. I know he broke as a bitch cause he rockin' designer but shopping in clearance. Bro bring a whole lot of sticks when we taking the trip. I be hanging with terrorists. I ain't had no motivation. Tell myself.
Hey, Lil Z's in here. Lil Z, super producer from Jersey City. Thanks for hopping on the stream, bro.
Tonight, but by tomorrow, bitch, we done. You can only get a full of bitch, we ain't in love. I was broken, had no motion till I ran into the plug. Bro, be in the
When he says 4 for 4, is he talking about a Wendy's meal? Is that what he's talking about? You can only get a 4 for 4. This ain't love.
That's the only 4 for 4 I know.
Dude, this ain't love. You getting that 4 for 4 from Wendy's.
Yeah.
That was cool though. Fun song. I would say 7.5, maybe even an 8.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8.
I'll join you. 8. Hell yeah. Piece It Together Studios loves it. Quezzy Porter loves it. Lil Z says, "What's good, my geysers?" Love it. Love it.
What's up with you, man?
Kiwi said it was clean. Young Boy Nice for real. I'm a little behind in stream. The first song was AI. I wrote the second song. That's great. Jay Ceasy, you add so much to this show. And that was hilarious. And it was cool too. It sounded cool. I liked it. It sounded cool.
Like I said, man, that could be his way.
Yeah, what software do I need, Jay Ceasy, to do what you just did? What software do I need to use? I'm thinking about making a new theme song for the show and using AI. Just something I'm thinking about. I'm not sure if I agree with it yet. All right, last song review of the night, guys. Sorry, if you did not get your song reviewed tonight, there is good news. We do this every Monday at 9 p.m. Just send in a little bit earlier next time because the line gets so long. No one paid for a line skip today, and that's totally fine, but that's always an option as well. Just want to make sure everyone knows how the show works, how the show operates. So this last music review has a write-up. It says, album produced, recorded by Dezit, D-E-Z-I-T, Dezit, all platforms, and it's Bad Guy Music. All right, he sent in a lot of tracks too, so we got to pick one.
Sheesh.
And it says, at I am Dezit, so I guess he just goes by Dezit. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Got Load Up. Okay, what are these songs called? Load Up, Bodied, Run, Shoot. Right. Duck, Bleed. No, I'm just kidding. Those are the last two.
I was about to say, yo. Let me find out. He put.
Let's do bodied.
They all a reference to each other.
Well, that one does say reference track, actually. This one says full track. That one says reference track. This one says redone. Let's go with the first one because it says full track. This one's called Load Up. I think it's called Load Up. We're about to load it up right now. Final review of the night. Let's check it out. It's by Desert.
My man painted a picture with each track.
Yeah, run.
He's about to load up, run. You're getting bodied.
No, oh my God, he did. Yeah. Load up.
That's what I'm saying.
Body. Run. Shoot. Oh, yeah, it's a whole story. All right, let's check it out, guys. We're having a great time. Interesting panning going on.
Yeah.
60 seconds to get that shit done, get up out of there. Anything more than that, y'all bullshitting with your time, trying to get locked the fuck up or get killed. Get in there, get out of there. Not playing. In quiet rooms, you can spot a leader. I got big shoes to fill, plus the pressure beneath us. Blades in the backpack, black radical speaker.
He's steady in my left ear. You too, right? Yeah.
My pen is sparkling with the cushion Fanta. It's like you get in the booth and niggas smell a coffin. Bust a move upstate. They thought he moved to Boston. They said he lost it, but I was sipping crushed grapes, smoking weed on the orchard. They fuck they talking, check them right away. Trust and believe, I'm in tune with the fuckery. I'm just out the way. Could build to destroy your career, things I create. Make a track, write the lyrics, they throwing some 808s. I know some hitters say you not okay.
Honestly, this is kind of awesome. The only critique I have is put it in the center.
Center,
yeah. Maybe you didn't even look at that panning knob, but the panning knob sounds like it says 73 left. Make it say 0, and this is like a hit.
Fucking gun on me? Back door to the penthouse. You left it open for yeah, little nigga. The moment you were telling me in the penthouse to kill me was the moment you would know all this shit is over. Keep thinking you're fucking smarter than me. Don't ever make that mistake again, son.
That little skit.
Yo, we outfielders, hope you catch a feeling. Told me send a message, I sent it right about the building. She want a nigga paying all the bills and went from real wives of Atlanta to a fuck nigga. She turned McMillan. No niggas drilling like the maintenance man. And even if we squash the beef, I ain't shaking your hand. On my ex shit, you play with dead.
I think I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
Yeah,
I like it.
Blocks and let the text rinse.
Not even my style of music, but I can just tell it was well done.
Yeah.
No class at the dinner, I'm eating in gobbles. These niggas comical. Beef and bodily harm is probable. Ground you, leave your
I want to turn it down, start talking about it. You liking this one?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Very cool. Yeah, just put that shit in the center, man. So that's the only thing I got for you. Put that shit in the center.
Yeah. My man said I'm about to body y'all one of y'all ear. Body in one of y'all ear.
All right, guys. Guys, this has been episode 144. Knock, thank you so much for coming on.
No problem. Glad to be here, man.
Anything you want to tell our amazing listeners and viewers before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Anybody that, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to support the Boys and Girls Club, man, you're more than welcome to, man. I'm looking to like really get the community involved in everything that we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And again, with me as an artist, I use my music to try to inspire these kids. So anything that you do, anything that you're trying to show to our kids, you know what I'm saying, let me know, contact me, you know what I'm saying? I just want them to get like more role models and see more positive people in our community and know that somebody is, looking for their best interest and want the best out of them, man. Let's guide them down the right path, man, and let them make better decisions that we ever made when they were their age. You know what I'm
they really are our future. It's a cliche at this point, but hey, what do you want our society to look like in the future? We got to mold and shape these kids, man.
For real.
So let's do
real.
that. And you're a perfect guy to do that, man. Seriously,
you are. I appreciate it.
I can't think of a more perfect guy to be over there.
It.
I'm sure these kids respect you so much, and you
sure.
have such a level head.
Yeah,
such a hard worker. Like, seriously, I got so much praise for you, bro.
Man, thank you.
And guys, this studio is brought to you by my other studio. I got to get new pictures because this is all old studio. But I got a brand new studio. And it's still just $40 per hour. That price has to go up eventually. I don't know when. but get in there while you can. Get that great 40 per hour price. And mixing and mastering available to everybody on the planet for $50 per song. That is unbeatable.
Yeah, you can't beat that price.
That's
Sheesh.
unbeatable, guys. 10-year. I mean, we're talking like 12, 13 years of full-time experience now. We're talking over 700 sessions a year. I've been through it. I got a lot of experience, guys. I can help you out. Trust me. I'm also on your favorite radio station. And I got to get a new flyer with this, too, because the show's so hot, they extended it to 3 hours every single weekday. This is literally the hottest show on the radio.
Nice.
Me and my bro, DJ Cash. We do a little bit of old school, a little bit of new school. Can you picture a better blend than that?
Yeah.
I mean, some people like the old stuff. Some people like the new stuff. We got a little bit of something for everybody on Power 101.7. And the show is actually from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. every weekday. And also, I'm a lit nightclub DJ. You got to follow me to figure out where I'm going to be next. And, yeah, that's it, guys. Oh, yeah, I also got some music out right now. I'd really appreciate it if you all could run up those streams. I got an EDM song right now called Party Right. I got a passion for EDM music. It's really why I got into music. So if you like this kind of shit, look it up. DJ KP Party Right, in parentheses, drinks up. Always gets the party started right. And then I also got an even bigger song. This is a huge song with Trap Beckham. That's the guy from Birthday Bitch. You know, one time for the Birthday Bitch, 2 times for the Birthday Bitch. He's got a song with me now, and it's got almost 250,000 streams on Spotify.
Nice.
I couldn't have done it without Trap Beckham's influence. I know why people are listening to this song, but it's a dream come true to work with him.
Right.
Go find that on your own time, though, guys. I won't bore you with it, but seriously, go find those songs, add them to playlists, run it up. Another easy way you can support this show. All right, Knock, you can wave at this camera right here because we're out of here. Later, guys.
All right, man. See y'all.
We do this every Monday. We'll see you next week.
Oh, man, I really appreciate it.
That was fun, right?
Studio 2 with DJ KP.